Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to. All right. Let me. Get
It's
to
late.
10 to midnight.
Yeah, it's late, man. Did you tell your husband when you're coming back?
I said to him, I don't know.
Would he wait up for you?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? I wouldn't.
You don't want to wait up for your wife?
To bed, man.
Hell no.
You don't wait up for your wife?
I mean, what,
My wife is not going out anyway.
What
But
was-
even
what was
no,
waiting
anyway,
up to?
no. What am I waiting up for?
what you do? You just sleep and then you have your phone on loud, and if they need to call you. But other than that, you might as well sleep, innit?
My wife is not my child.
I don't wait up. I'll wait up for her if she's coming to the house. But if she's going to a mum's house or something like that, I don't wait up.
No,
But
no way.
wait up for what reason?
Because I want to make sure she gets back okay, innit?
Yeah,
or
but-
there might be something that would happen. You should wait up because you're not waking up if somebody calls you anyway. See it there? When she dies, she dies.
But I'm not anticipating something happening.
I said Ivan Drago.
Look at the angry movement I did. We just went.
On that note,
She dies. Yeah.
hopefully we didn't even say any names because that's going to be the intro. Oh, in fact, it's not.
Right, did somebody say a name?
No, but your message earlier on.
Did I say a name?
No, but that's not what you said.
I did. I said if I said the person's name, knowing that I said their name, then that means that I obviously would be expected to be in there.
That's okay. That's not what I thought you said.
No one cares. Let's go.
Are you happy for that to be the intro?
I think that should be alright.
No problem. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects. Sorry if the quality or my quality is good. I can't speak for these
Why would
blacks
it be bad?
and beige. But mine is good.
I am black.
No, don't do that.
What's good?
You look darker than these two now, so you've
He just still got that holiday.
joined us on our side now.
He's still got that holiday.
Because
time,
compared to
bro.
them, you don't look beige.
You know when somebody just stepped out of the house from the plantation just to go and look at and see the overseers, like walk with the overseers.
What is this?
That's what Simple Simon did. They allowed him out the house to walk with the overseers to look at the proper slaves that's outside.
Oh my God.
And that's how he got that shade.
You been out in the sun, boy. Been out in the sun.
Can you imagine?
How this causing straight. I got questions to ask as well
And
immediately.
I got advice.
And the answer is yes, I would stay in the house.
I'm asking. Clearly, you did. Welcome to the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. Hashtag ESN Pod to start or join in the conversation at ESN Podcast on all the socials. ESNpodcast@gmail.com to send in the ting.
Tell them.
The time is 23:54.
Tell them again.
The date is the 5th of September 2025. Why is everyone looking at their watches?
Tell them.
Making sure it's still the 5th.
The 5th because
Yeah.
today is I'm meant to pay my bills and I haven't paid any of the bills.
God,
So
Did you pay this bill?
I pay my bills on the 5th.
What kind of husband are you?
Did you pay this bill?
No, because I'm the kind of husband where the bills are paid 3 months in advance. I'm just adding month number 4.
Oh,
Yeah. Because all my bills, whether the bills can come out, they're all paid. I can stop paying for 2 months, 3 months. It's done.
Last week it was Father of the Year. This week is Husband of the Year.
No, because back in the day,
that would just be this undressing themselves now. You know, he's paid 3 months bills. Oh my God, where's my OnlyFans?
the mortgage.
That's what you should do. You should do OnlyFans where you just talk about your bills. You'll call up. Tell me how much bills you pay. I paid all the bills this week.
No,
I paid the light bill.
the red leg him.
I paid the mortgage.
And then I paid it.
Up to the point where, for some reason, YouTube is sending stuff my way about
What, OnlyFans?
no finance stuff. Let me finish before you start besmirching me. Finance in terms of like what minimum you should save to be blah 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 to be independently rich. You can make blah 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 blah.
Put this money
But
up
one of
here.
them was like that I clicked on. I said this is interesting. It said 8,199 or 991 or something pounds is the key to financial freedom or something like that. I said, where they going with this one? I clicked on it, and basically how he's done it is that if you divide that number 8,100 and something,
You mean separate as in divide?
by I think it was 6 or maybe it was 3. But basically, if you divide it by 3, that is the average monthly outgoings for a couple. And then he did the breakdown. And so each month was like 2,000 through whatever. And I looked at it and I was like, my mortgage is more than just that one thing. Just my mortgage is much more than that one thing. So that 8,000 thing you're talking about is dead.
Yeah.
But then my buffer is more than 8,000 as well.
Do that much, isn't it? As the thing is, you know what? That actually makes me. It's strange. You could have segued that into Mr. Wolf's video because one of those things, comments that was in. No, we're talking about different completely videos. Sorry, I was talking about the one with Brittany Renner and fighting with that man. And she said that your son's only got £11,000 in his bank account and he's like free. People like that's what most people in the world don't have £11,000 just hanging around in their bank account.
In fact, yeah, in that same video, the man's stat said that like 14% of the country have less than £100.
In your bank account.
I think it was more than 40. Maybe it was 40. It was a ridiculous
People
number.
have debt, man.
Less than £100. No, forget debt.
Oh, okay.
Because you can have debt and have money.
money,
I have
yeah.
debt and I have money.
Okay.
But
Oh, hang on. You have money.
I have savings, but because I'm in debt, it's cancelling it out. But,
What's your name?
but if you look in my account,
What's your name?
I'm telling you, that's where your marina. Let's go on OnlyFans and start telling the women how much debt you can pay. Oh, I've paid all the debt this week.
There'll be somebody who'll pay,
That's what I'm saying.
somebody who pay.
for your OnlyFans content.
but you have to wear your string vest.
Yeah, you have to wear the marina, and it has to be like stew on it as well.
I need to buy some more. I need to go to Harlesden. It's my spot where I get my marinas from because you have to get it from a black area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't like I can get hair product. I don't live in the black area. I can get hair products in there in the black shop.
Because black people don't sell hair products.
But the marina, you have to go to a black area.
You have to find a Jamaican.
What's up?
Got a headache, man. I don't get headaches. It's got a sharp pain in my head.
Belly.
Oh, you mean literally?
Literally.
Oh, sorry, my friend.
It might be.
Have you have got enough water in your system?
Maybe not.
He's taking some water.
Maybe not.
I've got questions to ask.
Go on, ask another.
Before you ask your
Are
question,
we gonna
what number
introduce-
episode are we, my good man?
250 yet, me feel like.
200,
57, yeah?
200, or 500.
And he said it with so much chest.
The chest is it's too easy. 550.
This is what happens when you join us on the dark side.
528.
Yeah, he's literally bang in the middle as well.
528.
Imagine that 528 episodes
That's a lot of episodes,
It's
you know?
not enough.
with these darkies.
It's not enough.
It could have been more, but we had a hiatus in it.
Did you say he?
I said we had a
about
hiatus.
to
I thought you said he as well.
I was about to like, man, man, pushing it on. Which
Yeah.
direction are you looking at?
I don't know.
Your question, good man.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the question to the men, but I will also ask
The
what do
lady.
you call it these days?
That's him.
Same
Oseme.
name.
Oh, cool, Oseme as well. I'll ask her the reverse. If you find out now, a lot of us has been with people for a long period of time. Yeah, Mr. Wolf has been with somebody long enough now. Yeah.
How long is a long period of time?
Well, you 10 years, over 10 years, but you just married, innit? So you're a long time. How long is yours? Yours is over 10 years as well. It has to be.
Yeah, 14
Yeah.
years.
Griff, yours is what?
8 years in total.
8 years. Mine is around 11 to 12 years in total.
Oh, were you with your missus before I was with my missus?
Probably.
Okay.
All right. And Oseme, you've been married for a period of time as well. How long?
4 years,
4 years. And how long you been together?
6 years.
6 years. So it's a period of time, right? If your spouse came to talk to you and said, I want to sit you down seriously. This is one of those Wahala questions that, yeah. Sat you down seriously and said, I want to speak to you about something. And you're like, what's going on?
This is like the sacrificial.
It's coming like that. It's going to be a bit like that. In fact, you might as well just say it's that. And she says, or they say to you, all right, I want to be very serious with you. It's been racking my body all these years and I wanted to talk to you about it. Right? At the beginning or near the beginning of our relationship, when I found out that I really, really liked you, I went to go and see a Babalawo. For the Jamaicans, Obia man, yeah? And I did a ritual to make you fall in love with me. I don't know if it worked or not. Obviously, we're together now.
Of course it did.
This man just decided.
If you said, of course it did.
Let him
Do you know
finish.
how much that would make degrade the woman?
Let me finish.
So I'm such a waste that the only reason you're with me is because.
Okay, but
worked.
I've done it anyway. We're together now.
Look at Sammy's face.
I wanted to tell you this.
Look up this.
I wanted to tell you this. I don't know what we should do about it now that I've told you. I don't know what you want to do. What would you do in that situation? So you're already 2 kids deep now, yeah?
You're looking at me.
And 10 years married. I'm looking at everyone. But, you're already in this now, yeah?
Who's going to go first?
But she's told you, or they've told you, I always say she, like the men won't do it as well. They've told you they've done winch behavior, yeah?
I'll answer quickly because my relationship is still relatively young.
Someone needs to plug
in comparison
switch on my thing.
In comparison to the rest of you guys.
Go on.
2 years, just under 2 years. I'm doing a Craig David. Is it Craig David?
You're walking away from the troubles in your life.
guy
You're
knows
walking
me.
away.
Yeah, I'll walk away.
What? Hang on, you're walking away from the relationship
Yeah.
because she did.
That means you're looking for an excuse.
No. I believe in black
wins.
magic.
You believe in wins.
I believe it is real. I believe it exists, and I believe that people use it. If you are using it and you are my girl, I'm out, bro.
But
No questions asked.
Shout out
but
Nigeria.
but you also believe in Christianity.
Yeah.
And you're saying that black magic is more powerful than Christianity.
It's not about the power. It's you're using it for means that are not morally correct.
What? But getting used morally correct.
Yeah. Get me in the means that is just, I just want you
It's
to
against
use
your will, innit?
Yeah, like you use yourself, use your character, your energy, you use our chemistry, all of those things. Don't use external pieces and sources or whatever the case may be.
Sorceries.
Because what they do, what I don't know. It could be anything. It could be hair inside the rice. It could be the woman's
Well,
moisture.
we know it's not here with you.
Women's moisture. No, it could be.
God damn.
It could be
Head shot.
That's true.
Sweat rice.
Yeah, it could be the women's moisture inside the rice. It could be a number of different things. And if you're gonna,
You know what sweat rice is, isn't it?
Yeah.
if you're gonna do that, then you're capable of doing other things.
Bring his punt here.
And I'm not involved.
Whose idea was sweat rice?
I don't know.
It's a real thing. Who's the first
What was
person to
sweat
think?
rice again?
It's when women. Do you know answer? It's when a woman puts a pot of whatever underneath their
Steams her womanity.
and let it steam
Oh, yeah.
and then let the area sweat into the rice.
And some women actually use their moisture, and they will use their moisture, their wetness, and they'll put it inside
Season
the
the
rice.
rice.
Yeah,
Stir fry that rice. Take that.
yeah.
I mean, from a scientific point of view, the heat should actually murder most of that. But
it just but that is up there with the first person to have breast milk. I mean, cow's milk.
Can I ask then? I mean, there's
it's true. Like,
Are you moving on to question two?
There's
before
6
we
people
ask?
here. Just very quickly.
Yeah.
Just by saying yes or no, I was going to say a show of hands, but we're not on YouTube. Who actually believes in witchcraft and black magic?
No.
Okay, that's Griff saying no.
But I will say this: I'm an agnostic atheist, and I don't believe in anything. But would I stay in a haunted house? No.
Believe in ghosts.
So you mean? So it's one of those ones where it's like I don't believe in that stuff, but
I'm not testing fate.
But someone's doing it
yeah.
is a bit off in my head.
Okay.
Even though it's like, I don't really feel it has any effect. But it's just odd that you're doing that.
Yeah.
How about you, Oseme? Do you believe in the babalawas and black magic? And
I don't believe they have power over God.
okay, but you believe it exists. Okay, go on, Steph. Yes or no?
No, really. I'm indifferent to it.
It's science as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, there are some elements that probably do actually work.
Stavros?
I'm not Stavros.
Fucking hell.
He looked at Big Wahala and called him Stavros.
He's finer than you.
He's better than you.
The world
Big Wahala, go on.
world is descending.
There is winch,
Yeah.
but I don't know which level of winch. But there is definitely winch.
I definitely believe it. I mean, it's very much an ancestral thing as well. But
It's spiritual.
yeah,
So you're leaving though.
Yeah, I'm out.
I just realised it's all ego for me. Has she done this for any other guy?
I don't know, and you don't know, but she's told you she's done it for you. She said
Because if she hasn't done it for any other guy, but she's done it for me.
She said,
then
"I
I'm
liked you that much. I need.
Then
I
I'm
want
like,
to."
it's all right then, isn't it?
So you're fine. You're staying in the relationship. You're staying in the relationship. Yeah?
Everyone else, she let just life happen. For me, she's like, no, I need to keep
She
this
put
one.
in the effort. Bro.
Yeah, I need to.
So you're staying.
Yeah,
Okay. Stav,
I'm staying.
you're staying as well.
As I've said repeatedly over the past few years, now that I'm married,
It's done.
With
now.
the kids.
she got me in it. I made the promise. She has to do something
Mad.
very mad. And that, I guess that is mad, but
Yeah, I think it would.
I don't necessarily believe in it too tough anyway. So she's mad, but I've married a woman.
I need to go to the bush, bro.
See, she's already got you by the throat.
The fact that you said you don't believe it, boy. You know, the powers that be. So take that. P. Diddy style. Take that.
Yeah.
Go on. So who else needs to answer?
Oseme, if your husband tell you that he tried to trap you with juju,
I don't know if I'll stick around, you know. Because I don't know if I trust him not to use it again.
That's what I'm saying.
On you or someone else.
Whatever.
It's me again.
He's on the children.
by staying, you're almost co-signing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm a legend. You should do these things to kind of get me.
Yeah, that's kind of my ego.
That's the ego self.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that you're potentially leaving.
Yeah.
Ego corner here.
My ego is too big.
Okay,
Shout out on your head.
Simple Simon.
So this potion was to what? What was it supposed
It
to
was to make you love them,
To snare you.
to snare you, to keep you like
To encapsulate
do? Oh, to keep you.
Like no, she basically thought that you are definitely going to be the one, and she wanted to make sure that you couldn't leave.
Oh, that you couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even if you don't love her,
So they were together already.
there was dating, and when she wanted him to make sure that he's gonna stay.
Okay.
So
Some
she's
Sandra
used-
business.
She, huh?
Is it a Sandra?
Who's Sandra?
Assange. My girl from Game of Thrones, Woman in Red.
Ah,
What's her
okay.
name?
Yeah.
The Red
yeah,
Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Red Witch on her.
Oh, I forgot her name now.
She was putting Lilichi on the man, innit?
Yeah, man.
Snitch,
Doing all kind of things, boy. Madness.
So it's that.
I thought we were talking about Sunset Beach business.
That's what I thought for a
That's
second.
what
as well.
I thought that as well.
But okay, so what are you staying? Simple Simon, or
He's having
Are you
a good
going?
Think, boy.
I'm a man of science, innit? So I want to push the boundaries of this.
Well, and try and leave straight away.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to also look back on myself and see whether or not I've felt that there was some kind of
Pull.
whether there,
Shift.
see whether I noticed when the shift happened, kind of thing.
Like as you was trying to enter another woman, then you just flopped.
Not even one of those.
man
But
has put the cheating on you? You get me?
you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but he didn't because the magic.
Because it worked.
no, but I'm just saying that generally, like within the relationship, was there a point where I started to feel like, you know what? Something's happened,
Yeah.
and normally I would have dipped for that, and for whatever reason I haven't dipped.
stayed, yeah.
Why? You got me? Like I would kind of like do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you've done that, are you staying or leaving? Will you stay or will you go now?
I'm gonna try the boundaries. I'll try to sleep with somebody else and see what happens as well. Why not?
So then if it works, then what?
What, that if I do actually sleep with somebody else, or if I don't?
Yeah, it disproves the fact that she did anything.
No,
Like,
then
legit. And
then
then, but
I
now
have
you
to
just
go.
cheated on your spouse.
There, I have to go.
If
You
you
have
did
to go
cheat,
if
if
what?
you tried to cheat and it worked,
What
you will
worked?
have to leave.
That I actually did cheat.
Yes.
Oh,
Why are you leaving? I'm confused now.
yeah. Sorry, no. If
Because she's dishonest.
But
wait a minute.
She failed in her task.
Yeah,
mad.
like you couldn't even get that right.
I went over my head for a second. You know.
You couldn't even get that right. I'm leaving. You couldn't even get that right. Yeah? What kind of second-hand juju did you use? It wasn't even the good one.
Ghanaian juju.
Oh wow.
You guys killed him last week.
2016.
Okay, so
done?
you're trying.
I don't know what his answer is.
Yeah, are you leaving or are you staying, bro?
Don't
let him get away from the.
always.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be enough for me to leave. To be honest,
So you're staying.
probably.
Okay,
Did you answer?
I haven't answered.
Go on.
I think it's all dependent on whether or not I tell my parents or not.
Why? If you tell your parents, you
I
have
can't
to.
stay.
You
Can't,
gotta go in.
if I tell my parents that this woman says she did jiu-jitsu on me before I cannot stay.
If I told my dad that, he would ask if it worked.
I cannot stay. Like they'll be like, "What kind of woman are you staying with?"
Yeah. I mean, like, folks back home don't mess around with that. To them, it's juju, black magic is like a blue sky in the summertime. It's real. That's what it is.
What
It's
if all of the conditions and the ingredients of the juju or black magic is actually been used, but we haven't labeled it? Is that different?
You'll have to give me an example. I can't quite put that into constructive reasoning.
Well, like, let's just say,
Well, like the ingredients are commonly used in like perfumes.
or something like that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but if the man don't give you the tulu, then it's not working, is it? You have to.
Nick's Africa, innit?
What's the point? If the man tell you to put green cola nut, bring this, bring that, but you eat that all the time. It's when the man does the tulu, and that's when it kicks in, innit? Like, I don't know why.
That's what I meant. So basically, yeah, if you've got all the ingredients, but there was no, then you're still consuming the same stuff, basically, just without the label.
Maybe. I think that the world we live in is mad, and we consume things like that every day.
So just because it's not called juju, that's why it's all right.
No, I don't think it's all right, but I just don't want someone who I care for to be using it in that kind of way.
Fair enough.
Or care for.
Would you consider that to be a bad usage of juju?
Yeah.
Bad.
It's to entrap somebody. It's just not as good as good, you know. It's just not as bad as killing someone or doing or making them, you know, crazy.
Mad, crazy.
But if someone's entrapping you and their intentions are good,
Yeah. Is it any worse than
Praying really hard.
wearing a lot of makeup? No. Let me finish.
Which one is actually
I'm not trying to dashing them with gifts, giving them money, taking them around the world, impressing them. Is it any different than trying to not manipulate somebody into liking you, kind of thing?
It is different, but Griffiths one is exactly the same. So if your actual partner is deeply religious and they believe that God will give them what they asked for, and they prayed for you to stay, that you can't leave, that's exactly the same as witchcraft.
Not for me, but
Why? Why is it different? If they are proper.
Well, if you're religious, then witchcraft is evil.
Yeah, but
No, but they've prayed. They've fasted for days. and
Yeah, but praying is
everything.
good.
Huh?
But praying is good.
well, not all
Witchcraft
witchcraft
is evil.
No, not all witchcraft is evil.
If you're a Christian, then yes.
Is it? If you're all
So if
Christian, all witchcraft is evil. Since when?
So wait, if you pray for the downfall of somebody, that's good.
No.
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 So then you said praying is good.
Yeah, if you're praying for a good thing.
Oh, okay, then that's different.
So okay. So what happens if
Let's
you take
be
your child to the Babalawo and he's got something wrong with him, and they do their medicine for good? Because it's not witchcraft. It's actually medicine, they call it. And they do that for good. Now, is it now a bad thing? Is it now the Christians are coming to say, oh, what? Or is the Christians now going to say that God's helped this man to help to heal the person?
Yeah, I mean, for me, and it's not just Christians. It's all the other faiths. It's trying to call to a higher spirit that isn't the God that they follow.
You're not going to be all the other faiths.
Yes, same as Muslims. The Muslims will
there are
tell you
many-
the
there are
same.
many
The Hindus will tell you the same, that they must pray to their God, not to now use an external God or an external source to get what they want.
Well, you do know that voodoo is actually a religion as well, yeah?
Yeah, like I know that the Nigerian, the Yoruba faith is deeply indoctrinated in quote unquote voodoo. It's not called voodoo, but it's called the Orishas.
Well, that's not voodoo.
No, but that's how they kind of.
Okay.
It's all under the same umbrella.
Anyway, let me not start because I don't want to turn it into a religious thing.
Yeah,
But,
the Orishas and
But people want to be
forgetting the
following
terms
the
now.
Igbo people
No,
and demonizing your own.
I'm most definitely not following the Oyibo people.
But you're definitely demonizing your own.
I'm not.
You just said-
I'm
okay.
not demonizing my own. I'm just saying that this is what I'm choosing to do, and I don't believe that is right. That doesn't mean that I'm demonizing it. If you're, I don't know, taking loads of sugar, and I'm not, it doesn't mean that I'm demonizing you. I'm just saying that I don't believe that
No,
is
if
the
you
right
say
thing to
that
do.
taking a load of sugar is wrong,
Yeah, but it's
evil.
not demonizing.
And evil.
Well,
If you say something is evil,
yeah.
then you're demonizing it, did it? What? That's me.
I don't know. Maybe.
How can you not know? If you say something is if you're saying something is evil, that's almost the definition of demonizing.
Then bloody hell.
That's not what it doesn't sound nice when you say it. That's why.
No, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Okay. Anyway, so there's a couple of us are leaving. I don't know. I didn't even answer the question really. I don't know. I just know that if I tell my parents, I'm leaving. If I don't tell my parents, I might stay.
No, yeah, I think I would stay. My ego would say, long as it's just for me. if she's done it for every guy she's been with, then I'm just like, oh.
Well, it clearly wouldn't work then because that means she's, you know, they're still hanging around.
Yeah, then she's just like one of those girls who likes crystals and stuff. I'm just like, what's going on?
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, let's get these intros out of the way.
I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. Get down. The double champ does what the he wants. Paid the call to be the boss.
Did you bleep him or did it bleep already?
It was beeped already.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite intros.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite intros. I just want to apologize to absolutely nobody. I love it.
It's a shame that the person is a
Leprechaun.
Everybody is these
terrible
days.
person.
I am
many.
Stavros Boss. You can catch me at Stavros Boss on all the socials.
Tell them.
For an experience you never had before, I'm going to bring you in and you are going to remain here
Spellbound for many minutes.
The greatest thing that ever came out of Africa. Here he comes.
Is there any need to do it on the mic? It's louder than when you talk.
I can't lie, yeah. I know you did effort. I can't stand that intro, man. I would rather just go back to the original one.
Oh my
At Big One.
days.
I said that from the very first time I heard it.
Yeah,
That is true. He did say
At
that.
Big One.
And then they snuck back in this extended version.
Because on the page I would have to start doing stuff.
It's a
my
good
life
intro, man.
Yeah.
Is that guy Ghanaian? The guy that's doing the announcement?
Here we come.
I don't think so.
How many minutes?
I don't know.
Imagine if you tell you, imagine he's banging his wife. Here I come.
Where?
What's wrong with this guy? No, it was all right, thank you. Just at Big Wahala is good. But
you know,
anyway, at Big Wahala is at Big Wahala to at ESN_Big Wahala on TikTok with my one video.
Tell them.
TikTok.
I've got a TikTok. I don't use it. I got
I'll
one. I
find
put
it.
one video of me cooking meat.
When
It took a moment for that one to register, didn't it?
Pause.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
How can cooking meat be paused? What kind of sexual behavior is that? What you gotta go and start cooking penis? What is it?
Listen.
Meat. If you once you use the word meat,
Yeah.
your meat, cooking meat,
I don't
touching
know.
meat,
You lot can
pressing meat,
follow
banging
Harlem,
meat.
bro.
Touching me.
They couldn't even look after Harlem, and you lot is following them. Look for them.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Empress Menen Mama.
I do find you lot's intros good. Well, man, this is the best. Man, this is the best.
And this one I just stole from someone.
I didn't even want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like claim me, but it's the best. Someone else said it as well. Someone else said that. Like,
I'm just the best.
I think it's who is it? What's the podcast called again? Not off your chest.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. That's the one. Off the cuff podcast. I think it was Fabulous Foles who said that.
He's plainly the best. There's not even like an argument about which one is the best. That is the best. And I'll go, hey, here you come.
Your one is good.
Your one's good.
We have an independent. Which one is the best?
No comment.
Why? You don't have to be.
Have you got one?
Yeah, it's coming.
I took on the mic.
They're all good.
Can
They're
I
all
hear his
good.
one, please?
Wait for the wolf who should be coming directly.
You sending the wolf?
You feel better, motherfucker?
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Have you finished the intro?
Hmm?
Have you finished the intro?
Oh, Gaza always said forever Alliance of the Foundation.
You know where that's from? It's from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen it.
What?
Sorry.
Get out!
I'm someone who doesn't,
4,
who's never
3,
watched any
2,
film.
1.
You know watch Pulp Fiction either?
Hold on.
No,
hold on,
and
hold
I
on,
know
hold
that
on.
I've watched that film and I
Okay.
quote that film.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. She gave Oseme gave her little
What's the ranking? Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So you think that one's the best?
Yeah, I find that one funny though.
Yeah. Okay.
I think because I remember the moment as well of when that's actually from.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Told you. Guys are mad. Yeah. But anyway, you can catch me.
Your one was the best.
Yours
Yeah,
was
but
number 2.
Number 2.
That's just my personal ranking.
You said mine was the best.
Oh, okay. I mean,
He's good anyway because his one was the most worse that before, innit?
Who's that?
Stav's one.
I can't remember who it was before.
Just get down. And that was it.
Oh, that was fine.
See?
Quick and easy.
That's what I like.
Go on.
You put me up. You can catch me on Instagram on AK Mr. Wolf, on Twitter on AK _ Mr. Wolf. I have, it's good to be here. But before I go on, Jamaica winning 3-0.
Prodigal son.
Now.
Right now. Beating Bermuda. In the World Cup qualifiers, but you know, you're actually going to make it to the World Cup.
Chefs and goat herders.
But you're going to make it to the World Cup.
Shout out trigonometry.
You know? But yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been about a month since I've been on the pod. Been away.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We didn't miss you. No, I'm joking.
I missed all you guys, man. I did. And I was listening, and you guys put on a good show. And I enjoyed you too. I know you did this one doesn't like when it's only the two of you, but it was good. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. But I got a Yoruba proverb from Sledge Baba. And you can catch him on Instagram.
The Wisdom Translation.
Sledge Baba.
The wisdom.
The wisdom.
He just have an OnlyFans to be done with it.
Is this how white you in a Jamaican thing?
Probably. Let me just turn this bad boy up.
Òwe Yorùbá wípé àìlèfẹ́nu mẹ́nu àìlèfètèmétè ní kọ́ràn bàrẹ́kẹ́. The mouth that won't stop yapping and the lips that won't stop talking is what often brings trouble to the chick. The wisdom. Learn to control your mouth. Bàrí lè yáwí, bàrí tó wáwí. If one doesn't caution one's mouth, one will definitely say something that would lead one into serious trouble one day. Learn to control your mouth. Stop talking too much. Òwe lẹ́ṣin ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá. Yorùbá dùn lédè. Àgọ́ ojúmọ́ rẹ o.
That one was properly for Stav, boy.
Wow. He said a couple of things today, but he has a couple of things today. Yes.
I need to hear that man speak normally.
Yeah.
I've said a couple of things today. What?
That I don't want to be rude to my elder brother, but if you had shut your mouth, then he wouldn't have been a problem.
You said something to our guest, which
that we thought was inappropriate.
To you, it's cool.
Were you upset with what I said?
It's you in it.
I wouldn't say she was upset.
No, it's not
She
about
was a
whether
bit
you're
disgusted
upset.
though.
Was it objectively offensive? Forget that it came from him.
It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got to be careful.
The wisdom.
He's going to say
Shut your mouth.
what's really
Control your
necessary.
mouth sometimes.
What's really necessary? You got to use a different...
Don't let them break our bond. Don't let them do it, man. Don't let them do it.
Nah. But yeah, you can catch him on Instagram, Sledge_Baba. He does a lot of Yoruba proverbs. And he's very into the Yoruba culture specifically. And yeah, his page is interesting to say the least. And a lot of people like the way that he sounds. So yeah, you can catch me on Instagram and AK Mr. Wolf, from Twitter, AK _ Mr. Wolf. What's going on?
The wisdom.
I'm going to break your new phone.
Exactly.
To my right, we have two wonderful guests. You've heard them both. You see their name on the description, so you know who they are already. Returning guests, friends of the pod, friends of the family, and sofa denters.
Wow.
Like, especially this one. It's like he's left his dent.
He's the Olegole social
And
of
he
the
said-
podcast.
Super sub.
So who am I doing first?
You said especially this one. He's left a dent in...
Okay.
You can do me. I've got my own intro. You ready? It's Darran Griffiths. How you doing, people? How you doing?
Proper man's man. Proper
Oi,
boy.
oi.
I changed my pronouns to...
Who said that?
It's this guy called Sean Cray.
I like that.
A proper man's man, a proper boy's boy. I'm such a bloke. My pronouns are oi, oi.
Those are bars, mate. That's Matt Skinner-esque.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
And to his right, we have the wonderful, the luscious, and the light.
Luscious.
Yeah.
And the light.
Liked.
Have you
or
not seen that,
liked?
man? I don't know which one of them is right.
I thought you said liked.
I thought it's light as in like light up the room. It's like a compliment.
Oh yeah, but it's just casual racism.
Say no to shadism.
Is there anything wrong with being light, by the way? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because I'm not saying that.
No, if you're the light, like if someone called you the dark.
Yeah, bruv, I have been called.
You have been called the dark on this pod by your own brother.
Darkness is.
I retract my statement.
Twin brother darkness.
I don't think you can use the term luscious though.
Because it has a sexual connotation.
Very sexually attractive.
Nah, luscious is hair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you see?
She's happy. She's happy. To have that.
Gun fingers in the air.
You're meant to be friends. Not meant to say about your friend.
Well, a friend can't be good looking.
They can't be very sexually attractive.
Yes, they can.
Golly.
I mean,
I can't help it.
Anyway,
Oh my god. my car's unlocked.
luscious means having a pleasingly rich, sweet taste.
I didn't lock my car.
Appealingly strong to the senses.
Just got to your left.
Today of all days.
Pleasingly rich. And then very sexually attractive.
No. I've locked it.
Oh.
You can do it. I could do mine remotely when you pay for it. Once that free trial left after 2 years, I said, it's all right.
Well, this shit is free.
Anyway, behold, a lady.
Oseme. Or Aussie.
Aussie B.
Aussie E.
No, I'm Aussie B now. Yeah.
Don't correct me.
I don't know your new surname.
I'll tell you after.
I just know your.
You know,
I'll never change it on my phone. I don't even change my wife's surname on the phone.
I'm surprised you even have her name saved.
Yeah, my wife gets annoyed that I have
Do
her
you
name saved.
like not
First
have her name saved in the phone for years?
But why wouldn't it not be saved?
No, her name is saved under her full
government name. Yeah, like mine.
no
my wife is not
wife,
happy.
no babes.
I put wife in the middle, but it's still the full.
Nah,
government name.
you could pick up the phone. You don't know who this person is. It's the same name as everybody else.
Well, that's a cheat. That's how the cheaters move, innit?
See, mine was saved as wife after first date.
Wow.
True story.
Wow.
After the first date.
Sweet.
You just knew, yeah?
Love that,
True
boy.
story, yeah.
He
Are you
just
sure
knew,
it's a true
innit?
story?
Yeah, true story.
So you just knew that was
Simp.
it. Wow.
Bro. Well done, man.
You know, you went home the first day and just put in.
How long was you talking before
Changed it.
you had the first date?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So we.
That's a new millennium question.
We swiped right on a Thursday,
On
and then
which one of those apps?
Tinder.
Okay.
So on Thursday, set our first date to be the following Sunday because I already had a date for the upcoming Sunday. And then,
Gun fingers.
and then between that Thursday and the first Sunday, I realised that I'm actually talking to her and I haven't even spoken to the other one. That date's just set, but I'm talking to this one all the time. So I'm like, should I even bother going on this date now? Because I'm clearly not that invested in that. So I just politely cancelled that date and then said, hey, you free this Sunday? And she was like, yeah, go on then. And
Efficient time management.
I don't know how I'll be moving if I had this app you people had, you know. I don't know how I'll be moving.
I just had this conversation before
then,
you said it.
then met her
I was on all of them,
on
actually.
Sunday and then had another date on the Friday. And then our organised first date ended up being our third date.
And that's when you changed it to wife.
Yeah.
See, bro.
So the third date, not the first. Maybe I'm a bit confused.
I know. I probably got a screenshot on my phone of what she was saved as. So I think maybe I was the first one.
Yeah, either way, it's early.
It's lovely story that you follow through.
Yeah.
Even if you put out the energy out there, then you
Well, let
get
me
back
beat
what
it
you
then
put
because
out.
I assumed my wife would be my wife before we had our first date.
Oh, there you go.
And that's
Superstar coming here to show everyone his breast.
Well, I said she'd be my wife before I met her.
I threw
Even though she existed.
I threw that shit before I ran in the room.
I did a ritual.
you win.
Oh yeah, so before you even had a date,
I kind of I knew. Because of how I met her or how we were speaking beforehand. Because I already knew her. Yeah, let's put it that way. I knew my wife before we went on the first date.
Yeah.
So I kind of figured, the
You
reason
knew that she would be your girlfriend, not your wife, or
not wife.
Did you tell her though?
I don't know.
I did the proper aff thing where I told this woman I'm going to marry her on the first time of meeting her. I didn't even.
Yes.
Remember we had that little tribal wedding thing, and I was trying to buy off your wife for goats.
Yeah.
The first time I made any inclination was at somebody's birthday party, and she was there. This was somewhere in the city. What's that 24-hour restaurant that we used to go to?
VQ's?
No, back in the day.
Tinseltown.
There's a club there.
That closed at 2:00.
Sorry, my bad then. And I just picked her up and took her to the corner and scrubbed her.
Wow. You know what makes me laugh about stuff?
That's the first thing.
Let me ask you, in fact, because
hold on. With one arm.
Mr. Wolf might be a bit better than me.
Yes.
Because you're his brethren, I'm his brother.
And it's the truth.
Did he ever tell you about this girl before he was chatting to her?
Madcap.
Yeah.
No.
I had no inkling about anything to do with this woman, and then started chatting to this woman. And usually now
because he was dating so many.
I was trying. It's true.
Yeah, but this one came out of nowhere.
Try before you buy.
There's no.
It just landed in the lap there. I was just like, where did this come from? Because I didn't see her. I didn't know that you was chatting to her.
The wisdom. Don't flap your lips when you're serious about the woman.
But out of nowhere. That's why I asked the question about the Jews, to be honest. But
it was first. I looked through my photos. It was after the first date.
Wow.
Smashed it.
Did you send? No, tell me you didn't send it. Tell me you didn't send her that you did that. Because why have you got a screenshot?
Huh?
Tell me you did not send this woman. I'll put you as wife on my phone.
No, I think I was being a creep. I liked a profile picture, so I screenshot it.
I'll be watching you.
Fucking hell.
Innit? Moving like Lionel Richie, boy.
It's getting deep.
Hello.
The woman is blind, bruv. Don't sneak up on her. You get me?
I was sneaking like a dirty old man.
And he's a lecturer as well, isn't it?
You have the cheek to tell the blind woman, is it me you're looking for?
Yeah. Rude.
Can I see me?
That song can't pass today, can it?
No.
Bro, the man was following her around the school.
He's a member of staff.
He made sure he didn't wear any
It worked.
So she couldn't smell him or nothing.
Political correctness is stopping relationships happening right this very now.
Listen,
there's truth to
he
that.
purposely made her make clay so he makes so that she could touch his face. Everything about it was pervy.
Well, that song.
I'm ruining it for everyone.
The
that
video.
was pervy.
Just watch the video again. It doesn't even need any source put on it. Just watch it in today's light, and you'll be like, "What the hell is this?"
You can't remember the video. He was following the blind woman around,
and then he said, as he creeped up on her, as she was touching his face. Hello.
He was moving like the living creep.
Is it me you're looking?
I like doing that. I like doing this to people.
That's
anyway, that's like one of my favorite
Richie,
things.
innit?
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is telling people that have like affinities to old stuff how disgusting it really is.
Yeah.
So, like Michael Jackson was basically a gallus.
Well, I've said that from a long time.
Oh yeah, from a long time. He's the original baby father.
Him and Darth Vader. And and what's it called as well? What's the one that every woman loves? What's it called?
Tech body girl.
What's the one that
Teddy Pendergrass?
No, the film. Don't put baby in the corner. That one.
Dirty Dancing.
That one is just a blatant sexual predator.
I haven't watched that film, so I don't know.
He's a sexual predator, bro.
Why, what did he do?
She was like a kid. He was like one big man.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Exactly. She was a baby. That was the point. And then she had a baby, and the baby aborted the baby.
How many used to call her baby?
She was like 17, innit?
Yeah, so my mate was literally saying this the other day.
She's only 17. And he was like 30 something.
He said that whoever was the best friend should have told him, leave that young girl alone.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Oh, is that what the man says?
No,
that's what he should have said.
Okay.
And let me just say this now. I think I don't know if I said it on a podcast or said it live. I think that the reason why we've got bare OnlyFans girls and escorts is all because of Pretty Woman. I think Pretty Woman has ruined everybody's
work it.
Has ruined everybody's aspects of what they perceive life as.
Favorite film, boy.
Pretty Woman is now real life.
Yes.
How many? Whether it's a Cardi B or she was a stripper.
That true. Yeah, very true.
Bruv,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right.
Because I like Cardi B.
She's right, and she was drugging people as well.
The only issue I have with Cardi B is that she won the Grammy for Best Rap Album when Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap was there same year. That's my only issue
about that Nipsey album.
Sorry,
I've been rinsing the album the last month and a half.
Gangster, bro.
Rinsing it,
and
every gym session.
And I like her album. But
it weren't better.
It's not Victory, and it's a shame.
Yeah,
but
every woman is living that Pretty Woman life.
I like Cardi B.
Every woman is living that Pretty Woman. That's why it's their favorite film because that's what they would like.
I've never
Because they
seen
want to
it.
be hoes.
You never seen Pretty Woman?
Is it that?
Oh wow!
Wow.
Is it,
Do you like films?
Did you come from a strict
I like
Christian
it, but
house?
I wasn't allowed to watch
I
Dirty
thought so.
Dancing.
Well, look at the name of the film. Dirty Dancing. Dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing. How about
I don't know any Jamaican that's watched that film and thought it was dirty, but
Sorry, go on.
No, I haven't watched a lot of films.
Because
I like films, but I don't know.
how about Pretty Women?
No, I haven't seen that.
you haven't seen Pretty Woman.
No.
Because that's
That
a lot
is-
of women's favourite movie.
Film.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Because there's a lot
From
of
rags
a good
to
film.
riches, you know.
big mistake. Big mistake.
It's not rags to riches, bro.
Well,
It's whole to riches.
Okay. From hoes to rich.
Well, she was a rag before.
She was a fully blown prostitute.
Damn.
A rag.
Yeah, you don't know the story, the premise behind it.
No, but was she?
Not rich.
Hold on.
I think I know. Yeah, she was a prostitute.
She was a prostitute and she met a very rich man who then took her in.
You're spoiling the movie.
Well, does this sound like she's gonna go watch it
probably
now?
not going to watch
Yeah,
it.
but
no.
you said rag to riches. That's it.
She only
it's
just
not-
became a prostitute, isn't it? She wasn't like lifelong. She had only just.
Yeah,
like,
she was fresh.
He was like the third or something client or something.
Apprentice prostitute.
Because her brethren was more of a prostitute than her, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Work head.
Yeah. So
But yeah, she was a prostitute though.
yeah.
Well, regardless of whether or not
the
she had
brethren-
sold
I'll give it a go.
vagina.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
alright.
prostitution?
It's a
or
good
the-
if men are liking it and women are liking it.
So when you said that at the time, I'm like, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
And the virgin tried it on her as well, boy, one time.
That's Dubai. That's Dubai.
yeah.
Dubai
Bad
sense.
guy, man.
What's his name? Craig, what's
My man
his name?
from
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah.
Because why would he try it? Because she's a prostitute. He thought that he's give enough money, she'll flow his way.
Yeah, but he was doing it.
He did it like he did it like Lionel Richie.
Ways, man.
In a
Nah,
extra
it was worse.
way.
At least Lionel Richie had good intentions. This one had bad intentions. He wasn't just. I wasn't just trying to get in his pants. He was.
He's trying to ruin what they had.
Yeah.
Hater ass hater.
So anyway, so let's stop spoiling the film for those of you who haven't watched
1990s film,
the
boy.
30-year-old film.
Bruv, there's so
what I'm
many that
saying?
can be ruined, boy.
I've started watching Demolition Man. I've only got to the first
Hold
half
on.
an
Yeah,
hour.
hold on. Have you not seen that film?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah. But we mentioned it last week, so I said I'll get around to it. And
Just to watch it again.
yeah, because unlike some other films, I can't actually remember the nuances of that. Like even
And
you
you
talking
can't
about the
remember-
underground society, I couldn't even remember that. So
You can't remember. You didn't remember.
I remember the premise: Frozen, wake up, they have to big fight.
I think one of my favorite.
Fined for the verbal molarity.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite bits of the film when he wanted to use toilet paper and there was no toilet paper, so he started swearing so he could get the fine, so he could use it as toilet paper.
I had forgotten about that. Thank you for spoiling it for
I
me.
don't care.
I haven't got to that point. They've even rebirthed the thingy. It was proper
How
ripped
are
in
you
that
watching
film. Man.
only half an hour of a movie?
Because I have a busy life, my friend.
But why don't you wait until you got time to watch the full thing?
Because I have a busy life, man.
I don't know why you look like an Uber driver today. I don't know.
God damn.
Uber drivers do have a look at that.
Oh my days.
They do
Oh,
have a
them
look.
quick jabs, you know.
It wasn't even a jab like.
He's got the clip,
quick jab.
The clip is loaded tonight.
On that point, we have a lot of topics actually.
No, but it's just-
Man, spotted him, you know. You bastard.
What?
You bloody bastard.
What name would he have as a cab driver?
He'll be a wicked Uber driver anyway.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for people that are happy to talk.
Yeah, he'll be a good one.
Yeah. But you can press the button now innit, if you want
Tell
the
him
Uber
to
driver
shut
to
up, yeah.
shut up there.
But I think you'll be a good one.
Yeah, potentially.
You're very friendly with people, so I think people would speak.
What do you think about that?
Which bit?
The option to be able to tell your Uber driver to shut up.
I think it's very valid.
Why not?
Some of them are chat. Do you get them on often?
Sometimes you just don't need
Yeah, but that option is normally before the ride starts.
Yeah, I know, but like, what happened to you just being able to just assume the boundary and just say, like, to be honest with you, I don't really want to talk right now.
What do you mean?
Like,
So saying it, you say?
yeah, like,
What's the difference?
Because I don't know, it just seems a
Some
bit.
people are not confident enough to tell someone to be
Yeah, but that's part of the problem with what's happening in society
Yeah,
now.
but
though,
if you
isn't
tell
it?
them
I think it's
beforehand,
more rude
to tell them
get into
yeah.
somebody's car. Yeah, but I know I'm paying you, but get in somebody's car and say, "Shut up and drive."
Yeah. Shut up and drive,
So,
drive.
You think it's all right to tell them in advance to
As
shut
in,
up?
I'm
and-
not even in your car yet. I just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
So it's you cannot even take it personally, unless you saw it was Kalish in the picture and be like, I have recently raised a Union Jack. I don't want to talk to you in this ride to whichever.
I don't know. I feel a bit weird about that.
I don't have a problem with somebody
I
doing
don't
it.
have a
I think
problem
there's
at
no
all.
issue that. So
What's the Union Jack thing going on right now?
it's not even Union Jack, it's the St. George's.
Yeah, sorry, the St. George's. I'm just seeing that everywhere.
You see what's going on with it?
Yeah, it's like if there's some
Griff keeps in.
go on. There's some campaign.
He's from Harlow, isn't it?
Is there some nationalism? Is there nationalism going on?
The one on BBC that was Harlow. The image they had was from Harlow. So the BBC's neutral response when they reported that it all started from the Women's World Cup. That's what they say it all started from. Yeah, but it's nice too. What I'm seeing is like a reaction to kind of migrant hotels and the protests against that. And then it's like the kind of English pride, British pride. And these flags are just everywhere, and people now spray painting any white public space with a red cross. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I see them all over Basildon.
Yeah.
All on A406.
I took my kids
Hertfordshire.
somewhere, and then on the way there, it's like, wow, I took them to Softplay area in Watford. And then once I reached Watford, all over, every full flag pass, I was like, it's there, bro.
But the thing is, I think, I don't know, maybe I'll speak for myself. I don't care if you fly or flag, bro.
No, I had a discussion with my wife about 4 days ago.
Cool.
And she basically said, don't say what you're telling me in public. Don't embarrass me.
Right.
Because she has an issue with it, basically, and I have no issue with it.
No, exactly.
And not only do I have no issue with it, I understand it. And what do? I'm big on the empathy. Let me swap it round. So she was talking about somebody called LBC, and they said it was it's not the Gherkin. Is it?
It was St. George's Day the other day as well, wasn't it?
Nah, it's April.
Okay. See, I don't even care. I don't even know when I'm in their country. I'm in their country. I don't even know.
This is
I'm in their fucking country. I don't know anything.
They're not gonna like us now, bro.
Is it the Gherkins that came?
Ask me when need is. I'll tell you when need is.
For the British.
Yeah, Gherkins, yeah.
The Gherkins.
Gherkins.
Yeah.
Sorry. So excuse me for getting it wrong. So there's a town or a city somewhere or village where 25% of the population, or 20 to 25%, are these Gurkhas because of whatever, I guess whatever. So they've called up LBC, and the man said he's not comfortable, he's not happy about it. And then the person's like, the host is like, but they fought for the country, you know, do they actually do anything? And he's like, not really, but I just don't feel comfortable that so many of them are in my area. And I was telling and so she was cussing the man. I was like, what issue do you have with that? And she's like, how can you say that? I'm like, so okay, so you go into your village in Ghana. We go back to Ghana and we live there now. So you're happy with our daughter staying in an area where 25% of somewhere in Ghana is one next culture, wherever it may be, Pakistani, Chinese, wherever
it's different.
You're cool. It's not different.
It is.
I'm saying, so I said, you'd be happy with your child going to school now where, in some areas, because now in Ghana, remember, our black child is now the minority. Because that's the case in the school my daughter goes to. Any white English child is the minority in that school. You'd be happy with that? She said, yeah, I would be. I said, my wife is actually lying to my face. The way I cussed her, I said, you're lying. And then eventually, after how long, she's like, okay, maybe. I said, you wouldn't be happy with it. So when these people are saying that they're not happy with it, I understand it fully. Then, what did I add onto it? So, fine, you ask, she works in a place where there are people from many different countries, but they were born here. Ask them, what do you claim? Do you claim you're British or are you Jamaican? Are you Pakistani? Yeah? Are you
Jamaican? Know that there's context, though.
There's context.
But the point is...
But there's also context to the empathy and people not understanding.
I get it.
And I said, you need a high level of education to be a white Englishman in this country and understand all this nuance, especially if you haven't interacted or discussed anything with these people.
What nuance?
In terms of the context you're talking about, that we rated these people.
I don't think you need to have a high level of education. To know about colonialism and slavery?
Yes,
but Mr. Wolf,
you really don't know how many people.
Miss Wolf, what it is, Miss Wolf, what it is because you're black.
These people, these people know that that Great Britain is great for a reason.
No,
you get what I mean?
They don't.
About the British Empire,
they don't. No, a lot of them don't. What it is. Because you're black and Nigerian, it's just inbuilt. You just know about being othered, being an immigrant, why your parents picked here to come to. A lot of these people in just middle England, white England, all they know is their area. They don't even know that
I might have something for you.
They don't know other cities. They don't know if there's
to back up your point.
They just know their area, and then now the factory that employed 30% of the town that shut down in the 90s. It's just shit in their town. It's just crap. And now there's these lot coming over. And it's like, there's one of them, there's two, then there's a family of them. And then it's like, they speak their own language, got their own shop. It's like, what's going on? I ain't got a job. And they
statistically, the ethnic minority areas is where the most crime is.
And they're not. All they're doing is getting their information from the news. They've got no real experience of other cultures. It's just they're getting fed this,
and they don't know nothing.
If you are an ethnic and you don't want to have empathy for these people and you're upset with what they do, that's fine. But me, I understand it. Whether I don't agree with some of the things they may do to portray their problems, their issues. What's the film with Michael Rappaport?
Can I play a little this thing?
Higher Learning. That bit where he took off his hat in the film. Have you seen Higher Learning?
I have.
All right. Yeah. But there's that bit. That's what so many people in so many countries, white countries, are feeling that. So go and watch that film and you'll understand it. There's a bit where he took off his hat in the library.
Unbelievable, fella. You've done well. I'm all for Nigel Farage. Give us a high five.
Reform voters.
Right. I'm a reform.
Same here. So what annoys me is that everyone thinks that reform are all about hating immigrants.
No, it's a load of rubbish.
But I think there's so much more to us than that.
Oh, most definitely. Of course there is. Of course there is.
What other reform policies do you like?
I mean, I can't name them off the top of my head. To be honest with you, I can't remember them all now.
Shall I help you out?
No. Give me a second.
What other reform policies do you like?
Spend more money on the NHS.
That's actually not one of our policies. So we want to cut public services by £150 billion.
Wow. Okay. It's quite a bold statement.
We need to put an end to free healthcare.
Yeah. Do you think so?
We need to protect the wealthiest.
Yes.
So we need to cut the taxes on things like private education, private healthcare.
Yeah.
Protect the billionaires.
Climate change is a myth. Oh, right. Thank you for that.
So we need to put an end to net zero.
I don't really know
In a
about
nutshell,
all that, but yeah.
I think we should ban protests altogether as well.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, people have the right to say what they want to say, but
just do it at home, yeah?
Listen, in short, they don't know what they're voting for.
And this is a big thing because again, you say that what you say now, and they have an idea of they understand Great Britain, but they don't understand the history of Great Britain properly. They think that they're still in the right. You hear them say we're the ones that stopped slavery. Like there was a part of it, or they didn't evolve themselves.
Because I think you have to be somewhat educated to even have that point of view. I think a lot of them don't even think of that.
Yeah, they don't even know that. All they care about is that at one point we ran the world and now we don't. And it's because you people keep coming around. He's a great leader.
Because that's what you told the schools. Schools, what? It's 1066, Industrial Revolution, World War One, World War Two, World Cup. Now we're here.
And everything. No, but it's true. You're not joking. They're not joking. When you go to school, the British are portrayed as heroes. Yeah. They're not portrayed as villains in any way, shape, or form. Even in their colonization, they are looked at as almost freeing people from their savagery and this, that, and the other.
It's interesting the order of events that you gave because
you think chronological.
No, it's not that. It's not even that. There was no mention of them losing to America.
No, there's no.
Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Because Americans are completely baffled that their war of independence is such a big deal here. That whenever you always hear it on podcasts when Brits on like American comedy podcasts, like, how do you guys feel about like our independence? And the Brits like that is not a factor in our history at all. Like what? It's like we don't care. We don't even know.
We don't care because we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about it because we lost.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a thing.
I just thought it was interesting that you gave because the run of events was accurate, but I was like, oh yeah, it's true. They don't talk about losing.
No, so I almost feel like you got this level of like ignorance, then that level above is Britain did have the empire, but we're the good guys. We're the good guys, and we're civilized this part of the world, and we did that, and we stopped slavery. Don't talk about starting it, but and then there's another level of education.
We gave them Tarzan.
And there's another education where it's like, okay, no, if you take it all in balance, Britain's done some really shit things, done some good things, but also done some shit things. So you need to take that into consideration. But most people you talk to in this country, and I'm saying like English, white English, they're on that third level. They're just like, I don't know why you lot here.
Just say, in addition to the America thing, not talking about the Civil War, I don't think they talk about whether they lost power to people or they gave power back. They don't. That's just we don't talk about stuff like that.
They don't. And
so it's whatever. It's like we had it, and then we don't talk about how it happened.
Yeah,
that bit in the middle. It's
basically
just there.
And or another thing is that even some of the educated people that know about all of this type of stuff, they will be the first ones to say, well, it happened so long ago.
Yeah.
Why are we dwelling on it?
You got those ones, you got those ones who intellectualize
you're all
away.
independent now, so what's your problem? Go on with your life.
You told them people old money, new money. That's why.
Yeah, but they're in the end, that's how people think. So I think Griff's right in what he's saying. I think the same way I'll say to you, man, that these man don't decipher between some of these people in different ways. They don't know certain things, man, when it comes to the things that you think that they know. Or Igbo people in this country, they don't know. And you're living in London.
Not Igbo people. Blacks don't know about Asian stuff. Asians don't know about black.
Yeah, that too.
Everybody's just keeping.
But we're talking about Igbo people in this particular thing where he thought that they had an idea of Wagwan, but they don't. All they're doing is hurt. And as I said earlier when me and Stab was having a discussion with the three of us that time, we was talking about Great Britain and America being American Dream. I forgot who was us.
Maybe it was just the three of us.
And there's a lot of people that are feeling that they're not so great anymore, and this is the backlash of it.
And the irony is but that's on the slogans. It's like Great Britain used to be great, and it's like if you ask someone, do you know why Great Britain is called Great Britain? And they're like, because it used to be great. It's like, no, because it's the British Isles, and Great Britain is just the bigger island of the British Isles. That's it. That's everywhere it's called Great Britain. It's just it's a geographical name. And it's nothing to do with it being great in stature.
It is now.
Yeah.
And this is not, we'd say Britain, but again, this is more of an English thing than even Britain, because the Scottish people don't like the English either.
Scottish people are allowed to be proud to be Scottish. That's so it's like, I'm Scottish. Welsh people, the Welsh, whereas English people, it's, admittedly, I feel it does feel somewhat odd when the English person's like, I'm English, proud to be English. It's like, okay, why? But
the way I put it to my wife is that, how would you feel if you lived in Ghana and our children were adults living in Ghana, and outside of any sporting event, they said they wanted to put up a Ghanaian flag outside their house, and you thought in your head, I don't know if that's cool. Yeah,
it's frustrating.
That's what somebody will think. Like, forget me. And I was telling her, so let's stick with America because I can't remember the stats of the UK. In 25 years, America is going to be minority white, major minority. Of the population. So more than 51% of the population will not be white. The whites will still have the biggest number, but as a whole, they're going to be outnumbered. So you're looking at it as a 7-year-old person, 6-year-old person. It's like when I grew up in my country and in my neighborhood, it was more or less white. Now I have adult children, and they're growing up in a country where it's tilting on the fact that they might be the minority. And by the time my grandchildren are born, they're going to grow up in a country where their children might be the minority. Of course you should worry. Why should you worry? Of course you should worry. That's just nature. So again, I don't want violence. I don't want all this negative stuff, but I understand it, and that's that.
I don't know how anyone can not. I cannot,
because you're looking at your own.
Yeah. I get why they're behaving. I think it's stupid.
Exactly. It's not to say I agree with why they're behaving.
I get why they're behaving.
I don't think which part.
But understand
because the reasons behind it is just they're putting the premises on the ethnics for their problems, and we're not the reason for their problems.
And
poor whites are a group that are disadvantaged in this country in the sense of if you imagine you've grown up and you just live, you're normal. That's what you're brought up with in this country. If you're white, if you're just normal, you're the majority. You don't even think of yourself as describing yourself by any ethnicity or anything. It's just normal. Being white, I think in the last 10 years, maybe on social media, has become a thing. Mm-hmm. Like people are actually conscious that they're white, and they know that there's actual stereotypes about being white, and there's perceptions of them being white. And I think for them, that's like quite confronted. Like we've been black, everyone's first instant of realize they're black, like from the age of like 5. For them, imagine realizing you're white in your 30s, in your 40s. It's mad for them. That's like, what are you talking about? What does it matter? And I think so they're having to deal with that, and then they're being told these kind of academic racial terms like, white
Karen
and
even just that white
privilege and stuff.
Yeah. And tell white person they got privilege,
racism. and they're like, where's my privilege?
Yeah.
Because they are 10 generations deep of pig farmers
and poverty
from the Midlands.
Pig farmers are rich. They need nothing but bacon in this country.
No, but I mean, they're the ones that they don't own the farm. They're just shoveling pig shit
because they're poor in it, so they don't believe they've got a privilege.
Yeah, so in their mind, they don't even understand the concept of white privilege. It's like, I'm poor, I'm broke, I go to NHS, I'm queuing for 10 months to get treatment. Everything shit. I don't have a job. And when you do actually speak to them, you boil it down. They've been tricked into thinking immigrants.
Of course.
And it's just
even small boats.
Small boats?
What population of the immigrants in this country is small boats? I think is it 4% or something?
Yeah.
So all this hoo-ha over. So fair enough, you might not like it, but that's peanuts compared to the actual legal immigration, the ones that they actually let through. That's the ones you should be looking at the politicians. Why are you letting in 100,000 people?
They're doing that now, aren't they?
Now, when back in the day, like I said, I'm telling the pod now. I've been out of the loop for the news for the past month. So even this flag thing, it wasn't until I saw it, but like I said the other day, that I realized, I did hear something about this flag thing. I said, it's properly in my face because it's not uncommon for me to do this drive, and I saw it now. I was like, wow. So, Oseme, what's your thoughts? Okay.
I got my fan ready.
Yeah, use the fan whenever you.
Yeah, I didn't want the mic to pick
No,
it up.
I can. You tell me, and I can mute the mic if you want.
Is that okay? Just come back to me
It's
later.
very warm, innit?
I'm so hot.
But it's
wow. Okay.
It is it's definitely a thing where again they believe they're in the minority even though they're in the majority. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they feel
threatened.
Threatened, and that's
what it comes out.
And when I see these flags, because I speak to some people and I empathise with other black people and other ethnic minorities when they're intimidated by the flag. But me, on the other hand, when I see that flag, I see that as a symbol of fear.
When you see their flag up,
as a fear for they're fearful, they're frightened, because if you're comfortable with yourself, you don't no need to be like, I'm proud to England.
That's
like,
that. Now you can't say that because we put our flags up everywhere.
But
but in this context of what they're doing, where they feel like they're being invaded, so they need to show that I'm English. It's like, for me, I'm like, well, who's this for? Like,
no, but the thing is, for me, like with the whole flag thing, the reason why I don't necessarily feel a way about it is because I know that, for example, in Jamaica, there's flags everywhere.
Yeah. In most countries, there's flags everywhere.
And it's almost like, I remember when I was going back before, I was thinking like, do people here forget where they are? Why do they need the flags everywhere? But like, there is that just different level of
let's be
appreciation for the flag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but then you have to put it in context. If it's not the case that that's the natural state of being in this country, then when you're doing it, it's why you're doing it. Because if you're doing it in Jamaica, it's like I grew up in it with Jamaica. If you're doing it in America, it's on the front.
We need to be honest with this.
Just come from Morocco. It's all over Morocco.
But for me,
it's not like the case here.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but for me, this is abnormal. It not being around is abnormal.
So this is more for normality.
But each
this became the new normal.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, and we need to be honest. Yeah, let's be honest.
Go on.
These people are not. They're not allowed to be proud to be British. It seems to be an offence to be proud to be British or English, unless there is a sporting event going on.
Yeah, and
then it's fine.
If you're proud to be British, there's a prescribed way of doing it.
Like you can't flag beer.
If you say you're proud to be British, you have to say, I'm proud about the diversity
or something. Yeah. You can't just say I'm proud of our history.
You got to just say all these kind of things.
Yeah,
that's what to be proud of to be British. If you say I'm proud to be British, why? It's British, isn't it? To be like what? Like what?
But that's their own fault. I don't feel sorry for them for that. That's your own fault. You've written your history, innit? That's your own fault.
No, but who's written that
but
history?
a lot of nationalists, rightly or wrongly, are deemed to be racist.
But who's written that history? Would you?
The people have written the history, innit?
No, but you got to think again. Like most countries, it's a small group of elites,
British nationalists. I mean,
who do the acts around the world. Most of them are just people. Just like I said, they're just generations from
the elites are in the army. The elites are in the
most people haven't served in the army.
No, but I'm saying those are the people that I'm saying are responsible for the history, innit? And whether you like it or not, a lot of families even the poor lot can say that their great ancestor.
But you saying that, but then they could say to you that the reason why they're proud of the history might not go back to, as I said, what Griff was saying about their history. They're not going back to when they were colonizing people.
They're thinking about we fought Nazis.
Yeah, and we beat the enemies and we this and the other. That is where they go back to, the bit that they thought is
because the
more
alternative for them is so we don't fight Nazis.
No, so all right, you fought Nazis, great, but then you created the state of Israel. They don't want to claim that
because most people in the UK didn't.
But most people in the UK didn't fight the Nazis either.
But there wasn't a referendum, or should we create?
No, but
do you get what I mean?
No, but
there wasn't a referendum to create Israel, was there?
But you're talking about government when we're talking about when they was having a war. That was a collective people that was involved in fighting the war. Like my granddad fought in the war. My uncle fought in the war. They're not gonna say my granddad was the one that was drawing the policies to create Israel. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that doesn't work that way.
That is only a small group of people who went Oxford and Eton who would be like, it was my father who drafted the Balfour Declaration. But Greg from Sunderland, his family weren't involved in that, were they?
Yeah, and even then, if you want to go to all the atrocities, they're going to say the same thing. That wasn't me that did that. That wasn't me that did that. But it was what you are classifying as great. That's why everyone speaks English, because of what your people did in the beginning.
And they don't understand and to your point, they don't understand the link between that, the reason why immigrants come to this country, the reason why people have that pride is why people speak English, and then how that is a result of history.
Like when people ask me as an ethnic person, why does ethnic people or people from other countries hate England? I said the one thing I would just say, the easiest way to describe it, I said, so when you go to other countries, do you expect them to speak English? And they go, well, yeah. I said, that's one of the reasons why that's the reason why they hate you. And it's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, well, because you went there everywhere to the countries and just did everything to everyone's country to the point where they all speak English because it wasn't our choice. And then I'm like, you know what? I never really thought of it like that. And I said, exactly.
I'm telling
even when I tell people, one I always find funny is when people complain. Well, when I complain anyway about, like, now with all of this flag bearing that they're doing now, you look at the English team. Those people shouldn't be playing for England if they got their wish.
Yeah, of course not.
They got their wish. So these people won't be playing for England. But then when it comes to the sport now, they're like, well, yeah, because they're English, they should be playing for England. But Bukayo Saka should be playing for England. You know, all of these people should be playing for England. This, that, and the other.
There's no logic to it. It's pure emotion. Because these same guys will be like, oh, I just can't stand these immigrants. And they'll be talking about their mate. They'll talk about their mate Kevin, and Kevin's a Chinese bloke.
Don't even go there. I said to them the same thing. I said to them, you what's it called? The expats, yeah? If you are the expat and all these people that I know, they want to go live in Spain.
Yeah.
Right? I said, so if you go live in Spain, yeah? You and your wife you make enough money, you go to live in Spain, and just so happens to have another child, yeah? And he grows up and he tells you he wants to play for Spain. What are you saying then? The look that they're giving me, I said, exactly. That's why I don't want those boys to play for England.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, okay, I'll get you. No, but if you wanted to play for Spain, I'll let him. I said, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would have branded him with the Union Jack before he even gets to a particular age.
I think Owen Hargreaves is an example of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf, before we move on to the next point, I would just like to punctuate this whole thing with, I think you give people too much credit for how much
don't underestimate how stupid people are.
It's not. I'm not even
ignorant.
I'm not ignorant. We could use that word because it sounds worse than it actually is.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to stick it down to how people are not self-reflective on themselves, on their culture, on their country, on their family, on whatever. People have eyes that look out, and that's what they do. They don't often look in themselves and like trying to decipher. That's why we have so much problems in the world today, because people are not just reading themselves. Forget everybody else. So until sometimes you figure out your own stuff, you can't figure out the rest.
Play with your own squishy.
They just people are just coasting, man.
But the context remains, though. Whether people know about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's fine. But if they don't know about it, then you can understand. It's now your duty to say, I understand why you're doing it.
Misses the question, and I'm saying that there's a lot of context because she's educated enough and she would know that.
But she's working on emotion as well. That's as far as I'm concerned, she's working off emotion. You don't have to like what they're doing, but don't tell me you don't understand it. You should understand it. I'm explaining it.
And we've all got blind spots. So to put my wife on blast, until she moved out to Hertfordshire, she said, because she works in education, she said that she wasn't aware that poor white people actually existed. And when she said poor, she's talking about like people you see on Jeremy Kyle. She thought that was just like a weird group of people that there's round up for the TV show.
The Snaggletooths.
Yeah, it's only when she was in Hertfordshire and she's working in schools that the funding's not there, and she see these poor white men, just seeing what the parents are like, what the kids are like. She's like, oh, rah, is this what out of London is? And I remember with my friends with Brexit time, and then it's like, of course we're going to stay. Of course we're going to stay. And it was my friend Stag Do, who was up in like Derby. And it's like, over in London, it's not even really talking about it. As soon as we left the M25, Union Jacks, leave. And their minds were just blown like, I can't believe this. And I was like, yeah, this is outside of London, outside the London bubble and stuff. So it's just like, I think we've all got blind spots for other groups and how they process information.
I think I had an early exposure to, because I went to school in a National Front era.
Right.
In an area, and that time Enfield was considered outside of London. It wasn't considered London at that time. So, I saw it like front and center. The England flags were everywhere. It was Blacks V, all those kind of things when we were playing football. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you lot come from down there and come and play us. We had a couple of them games. So I've already seen that.
I think you got those areas like that. I think Harlow's a bit like that as well.
Yeah,
less so because it's majority white, so probably less fearful. But you almost call those places like frontier.
Yeah,
towns.
Exactly.
Like Oldham, where it's like it's Asian and it's white. Leicester, Asian, white. Luton.
Yeah,
but then you got these places where it's just white.
It's just white. Yeah,
and they're just not even thinking about anything of that at all. There's like it's their world is so small.
And then the one black family turns up, and first of all, it's like, who are you lot?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, actually, you lot are all right.
He speaks proper good English. He does. It's like he's from London.
He's all right. You lot are all right. Don't let a second family come in. Because that's where the problem starts.
They're taking over.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, that's how it was for my family. We lived in Battersea.
Yeah.
You know, and my dad was fighting racists when I was a kid. There's mad bricks being thrown through the window and all sorts, mate.
I think with Harlow, my mum and her ex-husband moved to Harlow. I think it was like almost like a governmental movement to get people out of London.
Yeah. I remember that.
The housing was low, so it's like, there's new housing in these new towns.
Yeah.
So I think for them it was like, I think Harlow was built in 1947. And then I think by 1970...
Same year Israel was made. Sorry, go on.
So they went, right, loads of people coming from South London, East London. So for them, it must be like a wave of just these Londoners coming, a lot of them black, just boom, just in their town. And they're like, what is going on? Half of them was like, I like a bit of reggae and I'll have some of you planting. And then the other ones are like, what is this?
It's like, I want some of your import. You got that gunge, haven't you?
And he got something. I love black men.
Yeah,
I bet they do. But
that's another thing as well. I'm not even going down that road. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Griff had something he wanted to discuss, and I'm going to play the video.
Oh yes,
yeah. Go on in.
Wait.
Nah, that you want to? No. Here's why I don't date black women.
Okay. All right. Let me start again.
Nah, that you want to? No. Here's why I don't date black women.
I heard this.
Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot. I'm listening. Because you lot don't like to listen. I'm listening. I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place. And when you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were cheating on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
and that's why I'm never going to be in your proper member again. I'm not with black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Apologies,
listen. Apologies where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference.
You can cut this off now.
You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. You're gonna have to deal with this by yourself, my brother. Take off your head.
You're triggered.
Where's your hair?
You're triggered.
Where's your hair?
That
I'm
was
triggered.
supposed to hurt.
I said I was
You're
triggered.
triggered.
Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your hair?
No.
Where's your hair?
Where's your hair?
Show me your hair.
No. He's
Show me your hair.
pressed. He's pressed.
Take off your eyelash.
Take off your
eyelash.
That's the premise.
It carries on.
Of the shouting at the woman.
There's another one that I heard. It was on LBC. A guy who was talking about that, basically. Let me play it.
What, that video?
Not that video, but
the subject.
The subject matter itself.
What is the question?
On LBC.
Hold on, let me.
You would have to say it.
It won't take long for me to find it once.
When you say long, do you mean like normal people's time or long as in old people's time?
No.
No, Mr. Wolf's time.
Okay.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Because when we're in IT, we deal in nanoseconds, you know?
Morning. So you're talking about black girls and their attitude to white girls.
What?
I am, yeah. I mean, I find that black girls are very bitter. In the ones I know, and I know quite a few.
What about the calls we've had today? Have you felt that our black female callers have been bitter?
Yeah, a little bit bitter, but I think because they know that maybe you're a white presenter,
yeah,
and obviously because of your relationships and stuff like that, I think they're toning down what they're saying quite a little bit. And I think also the black girls that listen to your show, and I think most people that listen to your show, they're a little bit more professional and have more intelligence than, you know, the ones that listen to like Nick Ferrari and offer their comments on.
Damn well hope so too, Philippe. 100%.
Well, I hope so, yeah, because he sends me mad. But also, I wanted to say that it's a very good show, and it's my first time calling in.
Thank you and welcome.
You know, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thanks a lot.
But yeah, also I think as well, me personally, I don't particularly find black girls attractive. I find I know a lot of my friends don't particularly find them that attractive either. You know, you do have the Beyoncés and the Halle Berrys, as you were talking about before. But they're quite few and far between. I think just on average, I think the average looking white woman is more attractive than the average looking black woman.
God, I find that so difficult to believe, though.
This is this went on for 6 minutes, and
I mean, some absolute shockers, you know, and you know, and some shocking looking.
Yeah. Do you know what made me laugh about that one particular thing? And this is what a lot of women say. This man has said he's been listening to this woman for I don't know how long. It's only when they're chatting bad about black women he made the time to make the time.
That's that thing.
I did want to say, yeah, that was going to say.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to over talk about it. I was like, now's the time to be your first caller. Yeah.
The time it's calling.
Black women.
It's
my time now. It's my time now.
Rushing to go and talk about bad about black women.
What's the question that Griff wanted to ask?
I don't really know what the question was. I guess in my mind, when I first saw that video, I was like, why is this getting so much attention? Yeah. Because I feel like we should be past this and it's not even worth a discussion. But then I thought, well, actually, that's my generation. We're past that. But I think there are probably still... No, well, at this age, it's like, I guess you're done now. But I guess we're also the voice. We're also the voices that I guess are influencing the younger generation, the next generation. So I don't know, maybe more to Mr. Wolf because of the age of your kids. Do you hear them or their friends ever having any of that sentiment, or hearing of them talking about their friends having that kind of sentiment about black women or things like that? I imagine your son doesn't, but people he knows or.
To be honest, I don't know that much of my son's friends, if I'm being honest, which is probably not a good thing. But I've seen a few videos of his of his generation that have gone viral, and they speak about more on the colorism type of thing as opposed to the black woman thing. It's more it has to be a lie. I can't go with a dark thing or black thing. It's too black, and you know.
Shout out Ozzy.
You know, Ozzy.
Because she's like in the skin. He's throwing that place again.
You know, like that's what I hear. I don't hear I don't want to be with a black girl thing. You know, I don't hear that. I don't hear that. And you know, as much as I always big up the barbershop. And the barbershop is a community, is quite a large community, the one that I go to. And a lot of the young boys are not like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of, you know, I don't know why it is, but there are some men who prefer white women, but they're really not throwing shade on the black women at the same time. So if you've got your preference and that's what you like, you do you. But I find it really difficult to hear when they're disrespecting my women. I hate it, and I feel like, you know, I don't want to say anything that is ultimately violent and things like that, but I really think it is extremely toxic when they're disrespecting our women. I see no need for it.
I'm putting my hand up because these lot can't see when I want to start talking. Yeah, so that's why I put my hand up.
I put my hand up because I saw your hand, so I'm
talking to Steph because he's looking at me like, anyway, why am I putting my hand up? But I don't want to put buttoning.
Okay.
So the reason why I was saying it, what I find the most ironic thing about this whole situation, especially from the guy that was calling after, is that a lot of on the radio, a lot of black men do have this thing about black girls being bitter, when the majority of the reason why they're not dating black women is because they are also bitter. Which makes me laugh because they'll start blaming the black women for all of their problems and this is what they did to me and that. And you also sound like a bitter person, and that is why you've now decided that you've rubbished all black women because you're bitter because one black woman or two black women has done something to you that has traumatized you to the point now that you will never date a black woman again. And do you know what's even more interesting about this situation now? And this is why they need to be careful when you go online and start doing stuff. And your wife told you the same thing the other day when you said that. She said, don't talk too much about me because people will find a way to attack me. They found this one's wife or girlfriend. Hey, she's getting scattered. Because if you're coming to talk about women like this, you have to have a 10. At least a 9.
It's true.
And if they're not matching everyone's 10 or 9, and I mean a universal 10 or 9, not just a bespoke 10 or 9 where people are saying, I love your spirit. Right? You're going to get it, and unfortunately for him and her spirit is not the Holy Spirit, so she's getting it, bruv.
Have you seen the picture of her?
Yes.
Oh, for real?
What score would you give her?
Me personally, I'm not rating the next man's wife.
Why?
Because I think it's disrespectful to be rating the next man's wife.
What's his name? What's his name?
Ginger Ninja or something like that. I'll show you the wife. You can rate it yourself.
Ginger J.
She's not for me.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the one that was talking on the video as opposed to Vanessa Feltz show.
Oh, that was Vanessa Feltz. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oseme, we wanted you to talk.
It's just pathetic. And anytime I've heard a black man discuss his preference for white women, it's always at the cost of black women. So it's always black women are bitter. We're not as attractive. We're this, we're that. We're disrespectful. We are. There was one guy. He said something about we can't be controlled. And for me, that says it all. And a lot of the time I've looked at these men and I'm like, you're not actually the kind of man that me or my friends would go for anyway. So please, the white women, they're welcome to have you. They're welcome to have you, especially, what's his name? Ginger.
Does it offend you?
Nah, they're pathetic. I'm not offended at all.
What these black guys got to understand as well, the world's getting smaller, and I'm seeing white women actually waking up to that narrative as well. Where I'm seeing white women, that's actually a question they're interested in, to know if the black guy likes black women as well. I've seen it in I saw some pop the balloon one. The woman, so black guy's like, it's the woman. So many white women go, do you date black women? He goes, no, I only date white women. The problem with black women is, and they just all pop their balloon before he even got to finish his thing. All these white women just popped their balloon. He was like shocked. He was ready to pander to them. They're like, no, goes, that's a red flag for me. No, I'm not. No, they're just like, absolutely not.
Listen, as much as it's also putting a battery in a lot of girls' back as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, white women are there chatting wicked to black girls.
It's gonna go both ways, isn't it? And
chatting about your man don't want you, blah 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 blah, and all this shit. So
how's that not embarrassing to be with though? I don't like.
In what capacity? What do you mean?
As a black guy, because I'm just wired differently. I don't know how you would feel comfortable being with someone who would chat shit about black women.
But you've pumped the battery.
But you're chatting shit about black women. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but still, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're the one that's putting the battery in their back and telling them that all these black women are this, all these black women are that, oh, I love you, but I would never go out with one of those black girls. Look at you and your white skin and all this rubbish. Then they're gonna think that it's time to pick them up. Listen, I'm sick and tired of all this rubbish, man.
What's my man's name?
Who? Ginger J. I'm sick and tired of all of these rubbish, bruv. I'm just sick and tired of it. It's just dumbness. I just think to myself, it's just dumb that people that look like your mum, they're running to go and say that they're ugly, they're this, that, and the other. It's just ridiculous to me. But I don't know. Is
this because I'm gonna say that it's an undercurrent that's turned into a bit of a culture,
right?
What's the foundation of this? Is it just based on the individuals not being successful with black women, and then, turning emo and becoming incel about it or about them? Or is there something else? Is there something to question about the foundations of our culture and our upbringing that's done that?
I don't know, because I know some people, like, maybe not just black people, but some people just date interracially and they shit on their own culture.
Yeah.
Almost feel like there's like a misattribution that happens in their head. So, for example, these black guys who say black women have got an attitude or black women can't be controlled, they've then associated that with blackness.
Right.
But the irony is, a lot of these guys who say they don't like black women because of their attitude,
will go out.
They don't tend to be with a placid white girl or a placid Asian girl. The Asian white girl they pick, they tend to like Latinas. Why? Because they're so fiery.
Yeah, and it's the same attitude.
It's the same attitude.
You can't control them and
just packaged differently. Or it's like, oh, there's some crazy Eastern European girl. It's just like it's still the same attitude. So it's like whatever reason they've gone. Is the blackness that's causing
the attitude?
Yeah, they see that as part of blackness, but they don't. Yeah, I find that strange. Or what I've seen is, I've seen across genders, is that they'll be like, I tend to see mostly like black girls, right, where they've dated black guys, hood black guys, and they go, I'm done with black men,
right,
and then they'll start this really professional white guy and go, this is why I have to be with a white guy, because it's not as crazy. It's like, you could have just dated a nice chilled out black guy. Same way that these black guys say these black women got this attitude. You could just date a black woman that's more chilled out. But in their minds, like, there is no chill.
No, there's no chill. Yeah. I hear, and this is what
it's awkward, isn't it? That picture.
So this is why I'm asking the question, because like, obviously some of these things at the surface you can tell how and why, and then some of them a little bit deeper and we don't understand what the deepness is. Like, is there in particular a generational experience that has, because it's a lot of guys.
Yeah, a lot of guys.
Is it a lot? It's a lot. Like, even in my own family.
Everyone knows. So I was about to say, I've got family members.
Even in my own family.
Who think the same way?
To my own shame. Yeah, they think the same way.
Yeah, they've their last black girlfriends when they were at school, and then since then it's just never gone. They've never gone back.
From secondary school, man has told me, I'm not dealing with no dead black thing. I was like, well, you don't have to choose dead black thing. Nah, black girls are dead. Like, I'm on a Latina thing. Well, okay, cool. Didn't get a Latina thing. Now it's got a white girl. And that is it. Like, he's never dated any black people in between.
All of this, there's no placid behavior. I don't get it. Sorry, you're. I don't know why I cut you.
Yeah,
sorry, sorry.
Yeah, go on. But what's
no? But I just when they say that, oh, they want this particular type of. I like what Griffiths was saying. Like, just because the race is a certain race doesn't mean that they're going to end up being placid. And when you do, you can get black girls that are just exactly the same way that you want them as well. It's weird.
Yeah, but that's people.
That's the point he's making. Yeah,
people are people. You can, just like you say, if you're a black Caribbean, a black African, a white European, a white American woman, you will have different and various characteristics. It's got nothing to do with your race. Just like what someone says, a Latino, an Italian, and then maybe a black girl. Like, just one or all three of them could be very placid and very calm and very chilled. But then in the same vein, you'll find in the same all of them maybe being a bit fiery. The idea that one race carries one type of characteristics over another is complete nonsense.
I'm just tossing this out there.
Come on,
answer is no.
let's do it.
It's a posit. Don't bury me.
Go
The
on.
answer is no.
Hi, my name is Stavros. I represent Devil LLP, Devil's Advocate here.
Let's listen to this.
Could it be argued by somebody, not me? Somebody that's verbose and good at these kind of things, that when you look at the spectrum of black women, the ones that are chilled, laid back, subservient, happy to appease their partner, are not the 10s and the 9s.
No, that's bullshit.
I'm just asking questions.
No, it's dumb.
Don't look at me like that.
No, that's that.
Just asking questions.
Yeah, for me, that's I'm not. I can't even.
Is it they're compensating for the fact that they're
No,
5s and 6s?
I can't.
You can get them once.
I can't even invest in.
It depends what your.
But they ain't the Beyonces and the. Who else did you say?
I think that could be true, but that won't be exclusive to race again.
But
Yeah, because look at the one I just showed you.
But then my point is,
It's
again, people looking out. They don't look in.
Yeah.
And
have you seen that,
one-
the graph that the guy, you seen that one that went viral where the guy draws a graph of hotness versus craziness scale?
That is one of the
and
best things that I've ever
craziness
seen
goes
in my
from
life.
hot goes from 0 to 10, but craziness starts at 4 because every woman's a bit crazy.
No, but then you can't co-sign that and then dismiss that posit.
But he say that's nothing to do with that guy.
It's
Says
got
that's
nothing to
just
do with
women.
race. It's just he just said that that's women. I mean, my thing.
I think hotness has a relation to other aspects of a woman's personality.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I
but
think it's everyone. Depends when they become hot.
Same for me.
Depends when they became hot.
I think that people like that gentleman or the two people that were on that, the radio show and that podcast, the video podcast, is that they believe that their circle is big or that they know a lot of people. And in the grand scheme of things, your circle's not big, yo. And who and what kind of environments, what kind of people are you really mixing with for you to state that all black women are like this? You know, like, are you talking to corporate women? Are you talking to industrial women? Are you talking to, there's so many.
Those are problematic women for them because they want to. They want to. This is the problem. They want to be in control.
But my point is that your circle is not as big as you think. You haven't met a variety of different type of black women. You may have met your family, your cousins, and then maybe a few
and granted,
nightclub
their sister
chicks.
and cousins are scatting.
A few nightclub chicks. A few chicks that you see on the internet, and then that is it. And you believe that they represent all black women. You haven't been to Africa, you haven't been to Rwanda, you haven't been to Ghana, you haven't been to Nigeria. Have you been to Brazil, the Caribbean? Are you saying that all black women represent the type of woman that you see in Little Old London, so maybe in Birmingham?
The other question I wanted
ridiculous.
to ask is this notion of having to control them. Why are we there? Where did we get to this notion where you have to control?
What do you mean? Why? You've always been there.
That's I'm not having that one.
But here's the thing. But look, let's say control. Let's go with the control thing. What I find interesting.
Is he saying that he can control non-black women? Is that what?
Let's say he is.
That's what he's saying.
But let's say he is though. But what I find interesting is if control is that important to you, in the sense of, and let's say he's misusing the word control. He wants respect. He wants just to be able to just govern how the relationship's going. Why is it that you, rather than work on yourself, to be in such a position that when women see you, they just have to respect you because that's just the vibe and energy you're coming with? It's like, no, let me just find someone who's got just lower standards because
that's misogyny anyways.
I ain't gonna bother trying to raise myself up
Go on, sorry.
and become undeniable. Like, you know what I mean? Because there are some guys who just, they walk into a room, it's just a presence, isn't it? It's just
the most respected people in the room sometimes are the people that say and do nothing.
Yeah, they're not even doing anything. They're not coming trying to, you don't need to be put in your place. They just come in, everyone's just like, I just need to just
be near this one.
Even me as a guy, I'm feeling this guy's energy. I'm just like, okay, I just need to, you right, mate?
I got a friend like that. He would just walk into a room and that's somebody.
Yeah.
I need to know who that person is.
Who is that guy? Yeah.
I think the type of people that say these kind of things, in whichever direction it may be, it could be the Asian people talking about Asian women and whatever. So we're stuck on black, but it's not just...
They're the weak among their creed.
I think, let's talk about self-esteem.
Yeah.
So if you have low self-esteem,
Yeah.
or your self-esteem is not of a standard which makes you happy within yourself,
esteem of your goddamn
then
self.
you will start looking for people with lower self-esteem than yourselves,
Yeah.
or craving that respect or authority that you don't have in any other aspects of your
That's
life.
an unconscious.
You don't have it with your parents.
It's unconscious.
You don't
brother.
have it with your peers because you're not the one that you get picked last at football. If we go all the way back to school, you don't have it at work because I'll be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So where else are you gonna get it?
Yeah.
You want it with your woman because at least you choose that. It's like most people don't choose the job. It's like almost like it's just there. You don't choose your parents, and then I know. So it's just one of them things where it's like I want it, I crave it, and then if I'm not getting it in my circle, and then so you're talking about these corporate types or whatever, like let's say these stereotypical women that would come with respect. I don't put like your job title in terms of how you come with respect because one is going.
That's not what I meant though.
But let's go down that road. Low self-esteem. Now you meet a woman who is of a stature. She has self-respect, she has self-worth, and she's calm about it. Yeah. But now you're looking at this woman where it's like, you're not looking at the woman, you're not looking down at the woman, you're looking up at the woman. And what does that say about the self-respect in you? So she's got money, she looks good, she comes correct, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't think you're that good. You might not make as much money as she does. You might not have the job, that title that she has. You don't garner the respect that she does in the company. You knowing deep down inside that she's a woman, it's easier for you to get the respect, and you don't get it. So now you see yourself as less than this woman, and then it all comes out again where it's like I don't want to be with that person because I can't lay down and wake up next to somebody that I feel is better than me because that man has no self-respect anyways. He's looking for somebody to look down on. So he wouldn't even go for that type of woman.
Yeah, do what? If we go that honesty later, I've been through that journey when I was younger.
Oh, well, I'm not stopping there.
Yeah, So if I think so when we're having this conversation in my first 2 girlfriends, my type was pretty but troubled. so people would see the aesthetic, be like, "Rah, she's amazing." How do you get her? And I was like, because she's a fucking nightmare, because she's just a head case. And then I was like, right, I'm done with that. I need to just find a girl.
You relate to that graph a lot then.
Yeah, so he's like, I need just a girl who's just got it all together and So the next girl I get, she has it all together, And then I'm like, hold on, wait, I'm out of a comfort zone here now. Because, like you said, she's doing well. She's doing really well. She was earning more than me. She was this, is that, And then I start acting a bit scatty now because of that. As I'm like early 20s and stuff. So I'm struggling to cope with that. We then split up, and then it's after that I was like, well, I need to kind of work on myself before I get with someone else.
Did you realize it at the time, or was it later on?
Not at the time. After we split up, after all my antics during the relationship, we split up. It's like, why did that go like that? It's like, yeah, I had to kind of self-reflect and be like, all right, okay. What the hell was that about? Because that was a good girl, but I just messed that all up.
You might have messed her up now as well.
Oh no, I definitely have, I think.
You see what I mean? And then now that person now is not going to look at another person in the same situation, because you'll be like, well, I can't date somebody now that's less than, if you're going to put in, or feels like they're less than me, because they're going to behave like Griff did. Yeah. It's all like spins and roundabouts, and everyone that's been hurt by one particular person now wants to shun that type of person again, even though there's other people that are in the same stage of their life as the other person, but will behave differently. Yeah. It's one of those things. But when you start hearing these types of men speaking like that, to me they just sound like pussy old men. Like you can't control. Like I need to control her. Like you shouldn't have to control the woman
at all.
The woman should just want to be controlled. If that's like the place that they want to go, like they shouldn't feel like they have to be acting out. Why do they need to be acting out? If they feel like you're a safe space for them, why do they need to be acting out in the first place?
I disagree with what you're saying, and I don't even think that you would.
I do agree. No,
you don't think that a man should. You don't think that a man should run the household?
Should run it
in terms of
Not really.
So you don't believe in man of the house kind of thing?
I don't know. I don't have this man of the house business. I just think that the man should just lock down. I think the man should just I think the man should just make the woman feel comfortable. That's it.
I think that it doesn't actually matter whether someone thinks that or not. As long as you find a partner that is also on the same wavelength as you. So if you're someone who wants to be equal and go 50-50 on everything, then you need to make sure that your missus is also that way. If you're going to be man of the house, then you need to make sure that your missus wants that and she thinks you're that guy.
Yeah.
To do that.
That's why I said.
I don't even mean financially. I'm not.
No, not financially. Just like if it's just a thing of, all right, we've got a family decision and I'm unsure. You've got if you want a woman who'd want to look to her man to make the decision for the family, then you need to make sure that you are that guy who can make that decision.
Yeah. And they have to feel comfortable. They have to feel comfortable and safe that the decisions that you're going to make are for the best interest of both of you,
I think,
rather than just them. And that's what I'm saying. When you start hearing a man saying, you can't be controlled,"
you don't listen to me.
You're not interested. Your interest is about you and you only. When you're saying stuff like that, you're not really. It doesn't scream that you're interested for the both of us. It sounds more like, if I don't get what I'm getting my way, then you're just not listening to me, and I'm not dealing with somebody that when I tell them something, they don't just do it. Like, you can say man of the house, but I'm not just telling my wife something and she's doing it. Same way she's not telling me something and I'm doing it. You know what I mean? You
Tell her what
the discussion. You have a discussion, and yes, somebody's gonna end up doing what they want to do. I don't know which one of us would be the case, or sometimes we both end up just not making a decision at all because we're at odds. But it's not a case of just, I must control her. I just think it's just mad. When you say stuff like that to me, I just like, that's a bit mad to me.
I remember in season 1 of the ESN, I brought a question to the table.
What was it?
And it was about the 11th decision. Remember that? It was about 5. It's about being in a relationship, and you've got 11 family decisions to make. Could be where the child's going to go to school, where you're going to live, and I don't know, how much we're going to put on the deposit for the new house, those kind of things. So there's 11 decisions. You agree on 5 each.
Yep.
Who makes the last one? And how do you get to that decision? Okay. So about being man of the house or woman of the house or whatever the case may be, for me, I'm a believer of the man of the house type of thing. The man leads the home. And it's not about having your woman as a footstool or having your your foot on your woman's neck. It's about leading and being such a great leader that your woman wants to follow you in some ways, and she trusts you so much that she's going to be happy with you making that final decision, even if she doesn't agree with it.
Let me ask a question. If you got into a relationship with a woman,
if
all right, and you're going throughout your days, you're going throughout your time, and that you see you're properly watching her because you're watching her to see what type of woman she is. You just said that let's say that you're in 8 months, 9 months in fact, let's say a year or 2 even. And you can see that this lady is a natural leader. She's actually very good at leading.
Yeah.
In all aspects of life, she's fantastic at it.
Purely virgin.
Yes. In fact, even in your own thing, you think to yourself, you know what, she proper knows how to control and lead situations. All situations I've seen her in, she's excellent at it. And there was now a decision in your brain to say who's the leader of the house, would you just by default still say it was yourself, even if you believe that this person's actually a better leader than you?
So for me, it's hard because I don't think of myself as the leader for all decisions in my house. There's some things that my wife is just clearly more knowledgeable on, just the voice of authority on. So usually anything to do with kind of childcare, child development, like she's a teacher, so education, those kind of things. We said that way we just divided our roles. She said, I run the home, you run the house, kind of thing. And it's like everything to do with where the family lives, how what we're going to spend our money on, where we're going. That's me.
She's still my man.
Yeah, she goes, but when it comes to the home and stuff, like what the kids are doing, then she goes, that's her. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how it really has kind of divided down. So
that's most households, to be fair.
Yeah, so when it comes to leadership, it's like,
that's what I'm saying. There's
some things that it's like
there's a false narrative around leadership.
Yeah, there's some things like is respectfully. I don't actually need your input on this, darling, because this is me. And then there's other things where I start giving my opinion and she's just like, why are you talking? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just like that's you.
This question is more for people that believe in the head of the house. And the man is the head of the house. So that's what I'm asking.
But you think in those situations where a man is the head of the house, I think there's still, it's like if you're CEO of the company, you don't make all the marketing decisions. There's a marketing director.
I disagree with what you're saying. I don't, and you were co-signing Griff, Simple Simon.
Can I play a video? It's quite.
You can answer my question.
I wanted him what Steph was going to say because he said disagreed. So
I think this will. It's a couple of minutes, but I do want to play.
It's even minutes. Let him say what he's saying then, because you were saying something before you cut him off.
Did I cut you off? Sorry. Go ahead.
You're a proper uncle now, you know.
Fuck you know.
I didn't realize. Go ahead.
Multitasking. Sorry for some. So, I feel that there is a hierarchy. Just as you were saying, like the CEO thing. Yeah, you can delegate stuff.
Yeah,
but you're still in charge. So I'm not even going to knock it off. It is just that. There's delegations, and there's even, I know that you're better than me at 90% of the things that need to be done in and around our lives. But I'm still in charge. So you do with those 90%, but because I'm secure, confident, and know that what's best is best, deal with that. But ultimately, I'm the one in charge.
So it's
HNIC.
So you're talking about the responsibility part then. So it's like you don't actually do the things, but the buck stops with you.
It's what's it, responsibility and accountability?
Yeah, that's
kind of
those two.
It's like when we were working in R&B ringtones. Like, can you remember the term oily?
No.
Okay, so the term oily we used was for the people who don't sign the checks. Right. So we would sell advertising space in like our booklets, the ringtones booklets, and and we would be talking to these sales executives and all these people, and we were saying behind closed doors, not to them. Don't talk to the oily. Talk to the person who signs the checks,
right?
And you'll get your decision. And it's just like that. It's like you are the person who signs the check.
I'm not necessarily talking about me personally, but I believe that there is a case in every relationship. It does work like that. I don't think there's.
Is that not the case with you though?
It's 50-50.
Are you not in charge?
Speak to my wife. I don't know. But those
I'm asking you, bro.
Yeah.
Own it, man. I know you are.
But she would say the same thing.
Hang on. I would like.
What that she's in charge?
No, she would say I'm in charge.
Yes, I know she would.
I would like to hear a woman's point of view on this, if that's possible. About this whole idea of home leadership.
Sorry, is this a fad?
Home leadership and home.
Sorry, let me turn off the fan.
Home leadership and home management. The whole conversation that we're having around that. Like, do you view it from the same point of view?
Yeah, I mean, it's different for everyone in it. When I look at what, like the household that I grew up in, yeah, my dad was in charge of the house. My mum was like in charge of the domestics. But then I didn't know if that was the kind of thing I wanted to follow. Well, first of all, I didn't think I was ever going to get married. And then when I did get married, I was like, I don't know if I want to do it the way my parents did it.
Right.
I think I wanted something that was, I mean, we're very different people to my parents. So I think I wanted something that was more of a partnership because it didn't feel like a partnership with my parents.
It's new age alpha women.
Pardon?
No, let us speak.
Carry on.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like a partnership. But I guess it kind of flowed until it didn't because then my dad left when I was 17. So for me, I wanted something that was more of a partnership, more equality. I wanted the decisions to be joint.
Right.
And that's what we have in my household now.
Okay.
That works for us. I quite like it like that.
I have that too, by the way, in my household.
Did you want that because you felt like it would be better, or did you want that because that's what you wanted? Do you get what I mean? Like, was that a vision of this is what's best for the household, or was that a vision of I never had this, this is what I wanted, and I will try my best to make it the best for the household, but that's not the primary objective?
I think how it is how I wanted it. Yeah, I think that when I look at what my household, what the household I grew up in was like, I think that one person had a say in like, this is how it's going to be. And the other person didn't really have a choice in that.
Right.
And I don't know if they were truly comfortable with that. And then when my mum had to do things by herself, then it was like, oh, now I have to pick up these things that I never really had to deal with before.
Yep.
So I wanted something that where we both had involvement.
Yeah.
We both made the decisions jointly
But then
together.
that's from a situation of fear then.
I don't think it's fair.
That's what else is it? I saw this happen and I saw the crumble and I don't want to be in that position. So I'm making sure that I'm never there. That's fair.
Fair self-protection.
It doesn't have to be fair.
It's fair.
No, it's
Because if you think it's wrong in and of itself, for it to be that there's one person that makes those decisions and then another person that is a bit more of a like domesticated or whatever it is, and just that's just wrong. Whether it's successful and they both die at 99 on the deathbed, and happy, and you say no, but it was still wrong.
Yeah, but
fine. But if it's not that, if when it fails,
thing to do.
Sorry.
You seem that as the right thing to do. That's why she's doing it. I'm assuming.
No, sometimes it's like if it works for everybody, I still think it's wrong. So now you think it's just the wrong thing to do. So I want to do it the other way, where we're equal. I don't like the idea of one doing this and one doing that. Even if both people in the party, in the relationship are happy, even if they're always happy, even if I see it all over the place. That's being true in yourself and just like, I disagree with that. As opposed to, I've seen it happen, especially if it's something so close to me. And when it did flop, unfortunately, one person was left really shattered. That one person being my mum. I can identify with my mum because I'm the woman. Maybe at some point I might get married, even though I didn't believe it's going to happen. But now I've met somebody. I'm starting to grow feelings for them. What do I want for my relationship? I never want to be in that situation. Things can end. I've seen it happen before. So it can happen to me. It's in the back of my mind. I'm not expecting it, but it can happen. I don't want to be in that position anymore. I ain't doing that. So I don't want it to be like where it was there. That's different. That's from a place of fear, which is fine. But relationships or situations or decisions you make from a place of fear is the same thing what we were talking about earlier on with the England flag thing. You're dealing with emotions instead of the nuance and the common sense that is necessary sometimes, where you need to strip things out of what's best for this. Because if it's just I'm living in fear, it's what we said the other day about panicking. Now you're making decisions based on things that maybe you shouldn't make decisions based on. I'm not attacking you, Oseme.
Don't feel attacked.
Okay, just in case, because some of the bitches listening will be there crying. Why are you attacking this woman?
Let me play this thing. I think you may have just gone past the subject matter a little, but listen up nonetheless.
Need it. Yeah, absolutely. Are you okay being the breadwinner in a relationship?
I'm not the breadwinner in a relationship. You mean any man I'm with?
Yeah.
I'm not the breadwinner in a relationship.
But would you be okay if you were?
I'm not. There's no man I know from you or he got a regular job. He work at a warehouse. He is the head of the household. He is the breadwinner. I will chip in as he see fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not going to agree with me.
No, they ain't going to agree with that, Cheryl.
I'm cool if you don't, but...
They're about to tear you up, Cheryl. Let me
Well, tear me up because here's the thing. Even if I make more money, it doesn't make me the breadwinner.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make me the breadwinner. It makes me the baby. What you say you want to do what? Or what you want for Christmas? You want a pony? Okay, nigga. I got you.
Cheryl, you know, like...
What?
The breadwinner, you know, normally that person has the larger voice in the relationship.
He's a man. He's going to have, this is what I believe.
But what if you got the money, you making the money?
No, this is what I believe.
Okay.
I believe I am advice and concurrence.
Okay.
He is the head of the household. Now, this is how I believe. Okay. The word did not originate with me. He is the head of the household. People need to start reading Ephesians. That's what I believe. I may be strong-willed. I may make money, but I'm not the head of the household. But
told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have. be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, then he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. That's not our system. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children.
And penis. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
The problem is though,
not all black men are like that. All men.
The problem is though, the men of yesteryear used to provide all of that stuff, as well as being the financial
and the money,
as well as being the breadwinner.
But women weren't allowed to work in it.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. As I said, people are looking at it from a historical view. As I said, men always want women to go back to the way that they were when they didn't have jobs and when they were, subservient to men.
He said subsided.
I don't think that's a historical thing at all. I think there's many households that are run like that and happily run in that way.
In what way?
You mean historical?
In the way that she's describing, not sure. The woman at the end is someone called Shahrazad Ali. But
I thought I couldn't think of her name.
But I'm talking about people that are subservient. So they want they're gonna be at home and the man's gonna be out making money.
Being subservient doesn't represent you being at home.
But that's what it was in the past. Like the reason why you can't say nothing is because what can you do? You can't even get a job. You have to basically. There's women that were marrying men just to be financially stable, not necessarily out of love. People who's giving their daughters to men that have of money
of
because
means,
they can look after their child. It wasn't necessarily for love. So that
shut your mouth and have some kids.
Yeah, basically. Whereas now, as they've been able to make money for themselves,
how far back?
Not that long.
It's not that long ago,
and it's still happening now. If you go to developing countries,
certain countries, yeah. So I'm talking about here.
But that's what I'm saying. So that guy, when he's talking about control, that's partly what he's talking about. Where once upon a time, a woman couldn't work. She couldn't. There was certain things that she just couldn't do. So she was wholly dependent and reliant on the man, which meant that there would be sometimes an attitude adjustment.
Your voice, you had no voice.
You have no voice, so you don't speak so loud.
And irony
I don't
is,
think that woman is talking. Sorry, I don't think that she's talking in reference to that type of world, and she doesn't seem like the person who's going to not have a voice in her relationship.
No, not her. I think she sounds reasonable, but that Ginger J guy.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people like him, what happens is they want to cherry pick from which time period they're doing relationships. So they want to do traditional, I'm head of the household,
but
and then it's like, but we've got to be modern and I need
half the money or even more.
Yeah, and you need to be doing this. And then it's like, so we haven't really established what the rules of the new relationships are. So it's why people, I think, a lot of people constantly clashing. Obviously, once you're married, tend to have worked it out, but even some of them are probably still in some kind of flux. I feel like before it was women didn't work.
Yeah,
you didn't have the right, so it's very easy established that
the lines were.
The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about that particular thing is why she was saying that the way she keeps saying about men are not financial. I'm saying
the woman at the end.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is the reason why it's become that is because before the men did all of the things that she was referring to, as well as being the financial. That was what the man was. That is what your man at the house was. He looked after the house. He controlled the children. Wait till your father gets home. Do you know what I mean? He paid all of the bills, or gave the money to the wife for her to pay all the bills.
And then welfare came in and child benefit.
They did all of this stuff that you would equate to being the man. So yes, I agree with her that men are doing all these other stuffs as well. But the reason why women are focused on that financial point is because the men did used to do that as well. So it's almost like you've just removed this thing now that they don't do it anymore. And so I'm just dismissing it.
Yeah.
The women are not dismissing it. Like, well, I know men to do this. This is what I've been growing up to hear that men do.
End of the day, two major things changed. One is that you as a woman have more power than your mother did, your grandmother did. So up to the point where you could call it equal. Let's just go or equal almost.
Well, it's legislated to be equal. Yeah.
So that's point one. So you can't compare yourself to somebody 50 years ago.
And point two, OnlyFans exist now. Sorry, go ahead.
And point two, 50 years ago, your father or your grandfather could pay the bills going to the factory
on his own. One job he got when he was 17.
And he could leave school, get a job within a week. And that job paid
but
all
what type of people
the bills.
are we talking about?
I'm talking about regular.
Are we talking about our fathers and our grandparents? Because that wasn't the case. The Windrush generation, when they came over, the men and women, they were working.
I'm talking.
Our parents, when they came over, our mothers and our fathers, both of them were working and providing in the house.
My mum wasn't working.
Okay, well,
she did work.
I'm just saying. Most of the households,
we were still children when she stopped working.
I'm just saying, most of the
And
households,
them man could buy their house
they
for
had to work
for $2,000
for a tuppence.
They had to work because
50 bits.
They had to work basically.
Okay,
And you lot having two different conversations at the same time. No. Sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying.
No, I was just saying that.
Just continue saying the same thing. I don't mean it in a bad way. That our parents had to work.
Yeah,
both of them.
Both of them had to work. So in terms of those generations, like our parents, our grandparents, there was still the man of the house type thing. So the idea that a woman couldn't work and she couldn't, I think that is maybe a time prior to that.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because our parents, my mum, who's now in her mid-70s, and a lot of my friends' parents and grandparents, they came here to work.
Yeah, but before they came here, were they working back home? Was the husband working and the wife was at home?
I don't know.
The values that they grew up with, because you're talking about the values that they ended up having to adjust to.
I'm going to assume yes.
I'm talking about the values that they grew up with, and the values that they grew up with is that from we are Yoruba people, yeah. From certain places, even if you're going to go back to the village, you know that the man is meant to provide for the wife. Whether or not the wife is supposed to, it's not really supposed to be. It's not really a working thing. The man is supposed to provide for the wife and the family, and the woman is meant to look after the home. That is our values. So regardless of whether or not they have to come here and adjust to Western values, our traditional values is the man is the head of the house. He provides for the house, and the wife the one that looks after the house. That is our values. So even if they come here and they have to adjust themselves, if you've grown up in that way, that's how you've been trained, innit?
Yeah.
So they're going to show respect to their husband regardless, because that's how they've been trained to do it.
Yeah, but they should show respect to their husband.
I'm talking about without the financial thing, because whatever.
And a woman should do. I mean, there's women who are very comfortable with being submissive, and the idea that a woman is submissive to her man, it is really looked in a negative way and frowned upon, because it is seemed or deemed as the woman being second class or some form of footstool again. And that's not the case.
Okay, so what if it's the reverse?
Sorry?
What if it was reverse? If a man came to talk to you, one of your boys came to talk to you and he said, how's things going on in your marriage? And he's like, you know what? She's kind of like the leader. I'm the subservient one in the house. She tells me what to do. I do whatever she wants to, blah, 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 blah. And I want you to be honest here, yeah?
Yeah.
One of your boys said no PG, yeah? What would you think of your brethren if he told you that?
Listen, again, you do what you want to do in your home, and I'll do what I'm doing in my home.
What would you think of your brethren when you walk off?
No, I wouldn't think anything. Honestly. Like, you do you, and I'll do me. In my home, I'm the man of the house. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know my favourite meme, innit?
What's that?
The red cup, man.
Yeah, but you can think that, if it's like there's a lot of
my eyes didn't come off you all through this. My eyes are thinking, what is stuff gonna
there's some communities, like there's some people from different type of backgrounds who, some men, even some white men, like you look at some of the men that are in construction and scaffolding and things like that. Like I see a lot of them. I know a few of them. What they do is that they get their money, their weekly wage, and they give it to their woman.
Enough men do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying that they are very much whatever my woman says, I'm going to do. you know, and their household is kind of built like that. And I'm like, if that works for you, then that works for you. I couldn't do that. But I'm not looking at them and thinking, oh my God, you're
but you get some guys who got the whole happy wife, happy life kind of attitude.
No, but again, these are observations of culture, though.
Yeah.
So the thing that you're talking about there, that is their culture. Japanese,
not necessarily.
The Japanese have it as well,
It's
where
not necessarily
the man goes
the
to
culture.
work, he does whatever he does, he gives his entire salary to his wife, and his wife does what needs to be done with
There's
the
enough
with the
white
money.
man at the head of the house as well.
There's enough black people that do that. There's enough Africans
you can
that
be
do that.
head of the house and do that. I think we need to stop with this. You just played this woman, and the point was that the finances don't make you the head of the house.
Yeah.
So now giving the woman the money that you've made doesn't stop you necessarily being the head of the house.
I'm not saying it.
Or subservient.
I'm just saying in some households that is the case. And I use finance just as an example. Not to say that all people that give their woman finances, that's how they are. It was just an example of that.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
All right. So
I can't see a man telling you, if you open mouth, I'm subservient to my wife. Are you just like, yeah, okay, cool, bro. I can't. I know you're not going to give them the ESAC when you walk off. You know what I'm talking about when I say the ESAC, innit? That's what you're going to give him. This guy, bro. Tell me he's subservient.
Now, listen, what works for you, innit? Like me.
But not me.
In my home, I'm the king. And for me, the king signs the checks. My queen is beside me. She's not behind me. She's not my footstool or anything. And I use 300 as an example all the time. You know, have you seen 300?
I haven't.
I know you haven't. But, you know, the premise of one scene.
But that's a perfect dynamic of leadership and partnership and how it...
Exactly. It's like he could not make that decision without the authority or without the head nod from his wife.
But his decision.
But it's his decision to make.
Yeah, and it's you. I quote you sometimes, stuff. I got you where it says the man's the head, but the woman's the neck. Is it? That's
not
his
him.
decision.
That was me.
That's not you, bro. That was said way before you.
Okay, that's who I heard say.
I didn't know anybody that said before me.
That's what I heard said.
I'm telling you, it was said way
Thanks,
before.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? He don't want you to have that credit.
I have other things.
I just want you to know that is my favorite celebration, by the way.
What's that?
The ESAC is my favorite celebration.
Oh, for real?
Yes, I love it, man. I love it. With a passion as well.
Well, you're going to be seeing him do it for another team.
My favorite one is when he did to Van Dijk.
Isak is?
No, what is that?
Alexander Isak is a professional footballer.
Look at the smile.
He plays for Liverpool Football Club.
He now plays for Liverpool Football Club. We got him from Newcastle, but over the last couple of years, he's scored a lot of goals against the best teams, except for Man City, I think. But he scored against everybody: Van Dijk, Saliba, the best defenders. And when he has scored, you know, he's been like, "What's this?
Look at this guy.
Look at these guys. They call themselves defenders." You know,
it's his face as well.
Yeah, it's like, get out of here,
get
man.
out, bro. Get out. I'm like, you can't do that to a man after you score a goal
He's
against
done
him.
that. He's done it to the best. He's done it.
There's one picture of him doing it to Van Dijk that's wicked, man.
Yeah,
Van Dijk's just in the back and he's just like, get out, bro.
And the weird thing is, in that game that he done it, they had a chat afterwards.
And he told him I'm coming next year. Yeah.
It's like he said that. Like
Yeah,
he said,
exactly.
I'll see you next season. Yeah.
Yeah, they really had to chat.
Interesting.
Tapping up and that.
Look at man. It's swelling with pride.
Watch him get injured straight.
I don't wish injury.
I don't wish injury. But you know that's Isak though.
Especially in the area that we're in, you know, his brothers are around us. So, Oseme, just to put a pin on this subject, seeing as you are the lady.
The lady.
Is there anything you'd like to add on to the end? Anything views that you wanted to jump in, but you're too polite to overlap like some of us?
No.
So.
Can I ask you a question?
Nothing to add.
Have you ever been in a circle of black women where they've said, I don't think I'll date black men, blah blah blah, and then besmirch them after by saying the reasons why they won't date a black man?
No, what some have said is that they're willing to look outside.
Okay, but they'll still date a black man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that from my female friends. Yeah, it's time to start branching out.
Yeah,
my wife's got a few friends who are still single, and there's like
that's the conversation, isn't it?
I think it's time.
But
to look for their
now
David
the question is
Beckham.
why? The question is why?
Why?
Is it what? Because the black men are waste? Because I don't think that's the case. Usually it's just like my scope is too narrow. I need to broaden it because obviously I haven't found something in the bucket that I'm looking in. I'm maybe look at other buckets.
My observation of my wife's friend is that the small bucket that she is fishing in. It's just she catches fish, but she's shocked at what fish comes out each time. I was like, but that's the bucket you're fishing.
Exactly.
It's just like, it's like, oh, got another crab. It's like, that's the bucket of crabs.
What I find interesting is that when they say they're opening up, they're not opening up to more black men. It's now opening up to everyone. Why do you just open up your
and this is what I was saying
to more black men? If that's what you actually want, instead of you going for the black man that only earn 600,000 or a year, that's 6'1" and so on and so. Because I see these people that have, this is just me as observation. Yeah, I seen some black women have very, very particular criteria for black men.
Yep.
And then when I see them with their white man, you don't match any of that criteria. It's like your criteria is gone.
Right, because it's what it is. It's like what a black man should be is this. And so if they're not, yeah. And so even my wife and her friends, my wife said this about me. My wife said this about me. She goes, I wasn't her type of black guy because I'm not from London. I'm not a bit hood. She said, like, not hood at all. Like, she goes, yeah. She goes, she didn't like my shoes. And she goes, but she got to an age where she realized that shit is not important. And it's like, what are the kind of shared values that we have?
What's your credit score?
Yeah, where some of her friends were still locked into, I've gone out on a rave, I don't like how this guy's dressed. So I'm not going to talk to this guy. Yeah. Or is that, I don't like how this guy looks, I don't like this guy's trim. All these kind of nonsense things that you could easily, if it was that important, you could change. You could just date the guy and go, I want you to cut your hair like this. But David was like, nah. And my wife's like, she was like so thankful that she was mature enough to look beyond that nonsense, because she would have, if she met me like a year before, she would have missed out on me. So, and that's her friend is still single because she's still going to raves that end at 5 a.m. and they have metal detectors on the door.
Wow.
So what are you saying?
Groove just put that
Bruv, that was deep, man. That cut cold. He's crackling at himself, man.
He's loving it.
You know one thing I love about Dave Chappelle? How he laughs at his own jokes so much. This one is cackling at himself, man.
But it's true.
Let's pray that she's not one of the 14 listeners, because you know who she is.
Listen, I've seen this particular person be an enemy of her own progress. So my sympathy has.
Oh, she went at you.
No. We're good. We're cool. We're mates. But I mean, I've seen an anecdote. I won't be too specific, so she doesn't. I'll talk about her exactly. But we were at an event, and before the event, she said that she saw this guy who she liked the look of before the event happened, and then this guy happened to be at the event. Mm-hmm. They get talking. They get on. It's all going well. She has a bit more to drink, and then she just decides, I like this guy. This other guy. Why? There's something about him. And it's just like, you literally just said that you fancy this guy. So aesthetically, you like this other guy. You've now spoken and you're compatible, but because this guy just didn't have this edge to him.
This rugged.
I don't see anything wrong.
We're going to stop in a minute.
With that. I was
just like, this is,
I don't know. I wanted to do the guest one, but I guess we'll do it next week.
Have you seen Love is Blind?
Yeah, I've watched it all.
Okay, so have you seen the saga from Demola and is it Demola and Evan?
And Demla and Letitia.
Yeah, and what's the other guy's name?
Javan.
Yeah.
Javan. Yeah.
Have you seen that? Yeah, the saga that happened.
Yeah.
So my wife's been watching Love is Blind, so I've been watching sporadically bits and bobs of it. Yeah. Demola, for once, is the nice Nigerian boy that seems to be down to earth. He likes this one girl.
Lovely boy.
He's lovely. He was approaching her in the right ways. He was showing her all the right things that she's been asking to see from a man.
Mm-hmm. He's giving. You say Love in Blind. Can you see this person you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
So he's giving all the positive things that she says she wants. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Jevan is another guy.
He's just wavier.
Basically, but he's given her all of the wrong signals that she doesn't want.
Yeah.
He reminds her exactly of all of her ex-boyfriends that she says she doesn't want again. Yeah,
but he's wavy.
The other guy saying I like you. This one said I don't know if I like you. I'm just anyhow. I'm not telling you this, that, and the other.
Yeah. He's
saying that the other one's already proposing. This one's saying I ain't proposing to you unless you propose to me first. That's how this man is moving. Yeah, This is how this man is moving. Which one did she pick?
You know which one she picked.
Which one did she pick?
The good Nigerian.
No, she did it. Not only did this is how bad it was. Yeah, she told the Nigerian one. I'm sorry, spoiler of this thing. She told the Nigerian one. now that you've proposed to me, there's nothing that's going to sway my mind. Nothing's going to sway me. I'm not going to go to the other guy and be swayed. That guy came in. She said to, and this how he went. Like, when I say it's like a click of the finger, this is what happened. He goes, Letitia, I think her name is. What's going on? She's like, yeah, Letitia. Sorry, what's going on? Yeah,
they seen each other face to face.
No, you can't see each other.
They still haven't seen each other at this point.
Yeah. So she's like, I got something to tell you. You know, the other guy, he's proposed, and I think I'm gonna be with him.
I've got a strong connection.
Yeah, and he's like, the other gentleman's like, all right, cool. All right, there's not really this to say then, innit? And she's like, okay. He goes, what? She goes, I'm just gonna sit here and drink my drink.
Enjoy my drink.
Drink my drink. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my drink.
You can sit if you want.
You can sit if you want. You can enjoy yours if you want. She's like, oh, bruv, that's it. That's how he changed it. By ignoring her, and he changed her all the way to the other side.
And he said, here's some things that I was gonna say to you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, because I did write them down. And he just read them out, and then she was just like, I don't know why I've changed my mind. And then she picked
a picture of one.
So the Nigerian man locked out. Huh? The Nigerian man locked out.
Not only did this
by avoiding her.
Yeah. Not only did he lock out because she's foolish, she then went to go live with Javon because they go live together, blah, blah, blah. This Javon now, they said that they found him outside with two of the other girls that were on the loving, chatting to the other girls. She now left him in the house and left.
This is why when people say, "Oh, what you incels? Why are you complaining?" When the people say,
because they talk about them guys,
90% of the women want 10% of the men. It is I don't know about those exact figures or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's just true. It's just true. And when you are one of those 10%, it feels good.
The man's he's not part of the 10%, really. He's not. That guy, he's not rich. He's not this, that, and the other. He's not even that tall. But he's just basically.
Pause. Griff, could you say it one more time, please?
What did I say? I can't remember what I said.
You've been saying the thing and you've been repeating it. Undercurrent of what he's been saying. Okay.
I can't remember.
But he's waving.
Yeah, his aura is back. His aura is back. He just didn't care. Yeah. And him not caring was enough for her to care too much.
What's that book? The Game? Where they tell you to part of it.
To like neg and all that stuff. Like, yeah.
That's all he did was just not care.
Yeah, it's right, yeah.
Man tapped on the first night. Everyone else's girl held out. This one tapped on the first night.
When you're confident, it means something. So, advice to young men out there.
Moving like Ken Shamrock.
Sometimes, in fact, very often, don't just do what the woman wants.
I want a woman's opinion on this because there's too many men talking on this subject. I want to know what your point of view is.
Too many men.
Yeah, before we wrap up.
Is there some confidence thing that happens where your decision can be foiled by the confidence rather than by...
Not mine. Not my decisions, personally.
Yeah.
But
has that come with maturity? You've always been like that? Or... Yeah, so I've asked two questions straight. Yeah, is it maturity or have you always been like that?
I think... I was single for most of my 30s because I thought men were the crazy ones.
Fair.
So...
There's crazies in both camps.
So I never really paid attention to what men said or did. I was like, vile creatures. But yeah, but I've seen it though. I've seen it. Yeah, when I was watching Love Is Blind, I was like, wow, this is actually quite classic. The way he sat back, he was like, nothing to say. I'm going to enjoy my drink. You can sit here if you want. And that was all it took. And then all of a sudden she changed her mind.
Yeah.
Do you see the swagger in this dude?
Nah. Personally, no.
Yeah, I don't think he was as wavy as...
No, he wasn't wavy.
The other guy was
he was wavier.
Yeah, but I think also when you can't see them, you paint a picture of them in your head. And so that personality really shines through, I guess, when you can't go by looks.
This how deep the other guy was.
This man has been watching sporadically, yeah?
No, this guy came back, This guy came back and was saying to the other guy, because obviously the other guy's back, she told me that he loved bombing her. Blah, blah, blah. He made this other guy think that this other woman has been cussing him off, doing pillow talk with his... Bruv, it was bad. The way he spun he spun her and him. But the reason why I think that the problem was, and this is where... Unfortunately, again, society likes to say it's different, but we keep seeing it in the media. We keep seeing it in our everyday lives. Girls do not like nice guys. And he was a nice guy. And she weren't ready to have a nice guy. She still wanted the bad boy.
Ready. Yeah, she was confused.
And he was just too nice. That was the problem. He was too nice.
Let me open up my bucket.
Even when she rejected him, he was nice about it. I reckon if you said, idiot girl, you're a fool, you know. You know how this man is coming to come chat. If you just gave her some spice at the end, she might have turned again.
He lucked out. He got lucky. That's the way we need to look at it.
Right, my wife was saying that Demola should have got with Anu.
Anu's annoying though.
Anu.
Yeah, Anu was a bit annoying.
That's another Nigerian.
Yeah. Because what I didn't like about her was the way she kept saying, she's a Christian, spleen boy is all about his spleen. And she kept saying, oh, we're not aligned. So there was a guy called Patrick and he is guided by his spleen.
Yeah, not his heart or his head.
The most useless organ. And so, sorry. And so she was like, oh, I'm a Christian. He's not. We're not aligned. And then he wanted her to sing for him. She wasn't ready to sing. She went away, came back, I've written a song for you. And then he decided he didn't want to hear it because now they're not aligned. And now she's really upset. But I was like, but you didn't want him and you didn't think it was going to work. And then the moment he confirmed also that he didn't think it was going to work, now it's a problem.
Girls don't like rejection.
Yeah, she did. But some of it, he was a bit of a dickhead as well, though.
Can I just put out
a baby as well?
I heard
a podcast idea. Well, is that a big deal to have a baby?
Well, he didn't tell her.
While he was doing the show, I think he just had a baby or something.
Okay, right on, brother. The podcast, I don't know what the title would be, but the premise will be: there are a collective of men, small number 3, 4, 5, of men who haven't watched the latest and greatest real TV program.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Reality
program.
Shows.
They just happen to be with a woman who's obsessed with it, and they've seen little bits and bobs. And so they get together and talk about those little bits and bobs that they've seen.
It's called Over the Shoulder.
Yeah,
that's exactly what. Because I was in the kitchen cooking bits and bobs. Of course. Then I come in. What did you say, bro? What did this one just say? I said, yeah. I said, rewind that.
So basically, what you're gonna have is a man saying, yeah, and she told me that this is what happened. I didn't see that bit, but that's what my wife told me. That's the missus told me. So I sat down and I saw the next 5 minutes. You get me?
I mean, we've watched 90 Day Fiancé over our wife's shoulders for like 14 seasons now.
Because on that season where we talk about 90 Day Fiancé, I can join that one.
Which one? Are you talking about the new season with the midget and the Filipino girl?
I've stopped watching it. The last one I watched was that one that had no neck. That's how long ago.
That's the last one I watched. Yeah,
that's a long time ago.
My wife started watching some new one, boy. I ain't watched it for a while either.
No, simply, I've tried to sit down watching that.
You see how he started the sentence? Do you see how I started the sentence?
What?
My wife started watching the new one.
She was watching some next one. And then I see that it's one Filipino guy and some guy that's let me not call him a midget. He's disabled, and so he wants to marry the woman, and the mum's not happy about that, boy.
Okay,
like, you're gonna take my daughter and make her into basically a carer. He's like, wow.
My man said, let me not call him a midget.
Nah, man. Still, my favourite character
You already said it.
My favourite character always be Oswelu's mum and sister. Do you remember them? Oswelu, give me some money. Give me money, Oswelu. Give me money.
No, man. The Chantel and the other one is always going to be the one.
Down the reality.
My Family Chantel.
I didn't even know this show existed.
What, 90 Day Fiancé?
No.
Love is Blind?
Love is Blind.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it with your missus. You'll both enjoy it.
I'm not starting all these things, bro.
I didn't say you. I said Mr. Wolf.
No, I'm just saying I prefer not to start because I know I might enjoy it and I don't want to, so I'll stay away from it.
Shout out Michael.
Did that girl get married?
Michael got his money, you know that, right?
That's good. Yeah. Did the girl that the one that was from Albania? Did she marry the man? My God.
No,
she didn't marry the man?
She said no.
Jesus.
But she said that it wasn't the right time for them. So I think she still wanted to stay in a relationship with him. But
Oseme just needs to be on that podcast where they talk about.
You see how I brought her out?
You see how I brought her out? Well done.
Bring him out.
That was a good example of leadership in a relationship. They clashed. They clashed in the relationship.
I know some good sense. I know she watched that type of stuff.
It's meant to, yeah.
Did your husband watch it?
All these films?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch Married at First Sight.
I like Married at First Sight.
The Australian one.
Yeah, the Australian one is best.
They're crazy.
The Australian one is best.
And then he'll come in and say, "You still watching that marriage thing?"
It's always the marriage thing. That's what I put it. What's the thing called?
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf is lost right now.
I don't know the names of the thing. There's got Liverpool players in there somewhere.
Don't worry, live with your partner, and then you'll see.
No, I remember when I was with the kid's mum back in those days.
Big
I
Brother.
watched the model program.
Oh,
America's Next Top Model. 3 seasons in a row I watched.
Yeah, you would watch that one though, would you?
There's about 20 seasons of that show.
Yeah,
but
like the first 3 or the
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. It was
The only ones I refuse to watch is anything Real Housewives. Yeah, 11 hip hop on that.
I like to upset my wife and call them the screaming bitches of random cities.
Sorry, just so anyone can, just in case anyone does watch it, yeah, and you can send to your wife. There is that's what it is.
Random.
I don't call women bitches, but it is screaming women of random cities.
They're not, but their behaviour, because all the show circles around is this. She's a bitch. She's done this.
Yeah.
She's a bitch. She done this.
Every
she's
5
a bitch.
minutes.
She done this. I'm having the party. She's not invited. I'm having the party. She's not invited. She's a bitch. And that's what it's about.
Please, Griff, tell me.
There's a Nigerian.
You watch them as well, yeah?
Yeah.
There is I think there's a podcast. I forgot what it might be the Real. It might be the Real. I think it might be. Where these 2 white boys that like hip hop and they have a hip hop artist on there. There is one episode or a couple of episodes where they do this thing where they could say it's Jadakiss Italian, yeah, and they have the Locks, the whole of the Locks, reading out a script from Real Housewives of New Jersey, and they're just having the same argument that the women are having in Real Housewives of New Jersey, but it's the guys from the Locks doing it. It is so funny. Because Jadakiss is so involved. You bitch! Why are you still my husband? I cannot understand how these men are doing this. Like, you would never see them do it for anyone that's black. They just do it for these white boys. I'll send it to you too so you can watch it.
Watch it.
Yes, I'll send it to you. It's Jadakiss Italian.
Mute myself because I was laughing too much and coffee. I want to sit too. Put it in the group though. All right. On that note, if you did send in some requests, we'll get to it next week. It's been a long episode, so we don't want to overstay our welcome. Let's do our church notes and our goodbyes while I play a song that I composed. This song was dedicated to my ex.
Wow.
Yes.
Actually, I was going to say something. I thought it was a song.
No. I made the song. I made the song for my ex, I should say. Let's start off with Mr. Wolf.
Wow, boy, that's deep. You can catch me
I
on
was with her
Instagram.
at the time, by the way. This is not something I made recently.
You're standing,
You get me? I have to put that out there. Actually, this was made a long time ago.
Good. Instagram on aka Mr. Wolf, on Twitter aka _Mr. Wolf. I watched a few films. I can't remember all of them now, but I watched Fast and Furious 9. My daughter is big on Fast and Furious. She's telling me that I must catch up.
Smart woman.
Yeah, that I must catch up to.
Oh, then you ain't seen Fast and Furious?
I've seen up to about 8, I think. So yeah.
Oh, so you mean rewatching more?
I need to watch. Well, I watched 9, and I need to watch X.
Okay.
Yeah, so I watched 9. It was alright. It was just regular cars flying into space. They actually flew into space, bro.
I've heard.
I couldn't believe it.
It's Dimension Returns now. It's Dimension
Oh
Returns.
my god. So anyway, yeah. So that was alright. I watched Superman.
Okay.
Have you man watched it?
I haven't watched it, but I've heard like the kind of the allegory, the metaphor of what they think it's represented. This film of like of current affairs and what's happening in the world.
All right, because you ain't seen it, I won't say much except that I didn't like it.
Oh.
You know, it was okay, but just a little bit too corny for me.
Is it James Gunn? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the point for it to be a bit corny.
Yeah,
because that's what I said. It's James Gunn.
I didn't like it. I watched about half an hour of Man of Steel straight afterwards. Do you know what I mean?
So man went to the most toxic Superman killer.
Toxic? Is he toxic?
He killed someone.
Kill him, man. Like, yeah.
Superman don't do that.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I watched that. And that's it. I finished watching Reacher. Reacher's easy viewing. Nothing spectacular. But yeah, it was good. I watched it on the plane to Egypt, and I'll recommend Egypt to anybody who hasn't gone. So
nice.
Went to Egypt with the missus. Had a great time.
Where did you go? In
Sharm
Egypt?
El Sheikh. Stayed in like a all-inclusive plus whatever that is. I never knew that there was another tier to all-exclusive, but they had about 9-10 restaurants in there. donut bars and ice cream bars and all of that stuff. It was amazing. And we took a trip to Cairo.
That's what else did you?
Yeah, it was a long drive. We didn't fly. We took the coach.
What was I telling you?
Yeah, but you know what? It was worth it. Like, I'm so glad that I done it.
Was your head spun by how close the pyramids were to the city?
Yeah, so my sister and my mum went about 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And my missus went about 10, around about the same time, actually. And you could just walk from one end of the road to the other end, to where the pyramids are.
Like, you looked at the Sphinx one way and turn back, there's a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, basically,
like,
yeah.
what
But
is
now
this?
there's a lot of restrictions, so you have to kind of go into certain, restricted areas. You can't just walk into it.
Right.
But being around the pyramids and Sphinx and all of that stuff, the mummies, and it was really, really good. 40-degree heat, which I just...
Did you get to Luxor?
Luxor, no.
I wasn't saying that.
But the 40-degree heat is, for me, it's like Superman. It gave me power, man.
I was saying that you should fly in there first.
Yeah,
then go, and then go to where you're going, so you don't have to take that long trip.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So you fly in, go to the pyramids, leave your luggage at the airport or something like that,
and then
get back on everything, fly to the hotel, and enjoy the rest of your holiday. So you don't have to think about that again.
But we went on the first night, so came in, stayed overnight one night, and then went and then stayed for an extra 6 days. So it was good. Heat was amazing, all inclusive, loads of drinks.
What did I keep telling you about this life? But you,
I've always been all. I've done the all exclusive in Marrakesh last year. And Marrakesh was amazing. Marrakesh was hot. It's 42.
Sometimes he's inclusive, sometimes he's exclusive. He's just all in though.
I'm all about heat when I go away. Like anything below 5, I'm not feeling.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with Europe.
No, roll on winter.
Oh, you like winter breaks?
Yeah, no, I need the sun, man.
Ice cold.
I got bitten by bear mosquitoes in Egypt.
I'm glad you had a good time. It's nice that you come back and you seem like you really had a good time. So that's nice.
I loved it, man. But yeah, that's it. Nothing more to say.
Wonderful. No arguments.
One.
First trip away in it is that is a test. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Second.
But I know holidays is a test in
It was about toothpaste.
It's always dumb. It's always a dumb argument.
It's about toothpaste, bro. Oh god.
You're laughing about it now. I was gonna say you're gonna look back at it in the future, but you're laughing about it now. So
even now, I'm
that's
making
good.
jokes about it too.
That's good. That's blessed.
Toothpaste
That's
it out.
Some people just find things to moan about, man. When there's nothing.
Bruv, squeeze it from the right place. That's all I'm saying. Don't squeeze it from the middle.
I hate when people do that. It's a full nonsense.
My wife doesn't care.
I don't care. Squeeze it from wherever you want. I'm just gonna squeeze it from the bottom, regardless. It's gonna make it big, you know what I mean?
It all finishes at the same time.
Big Wahala.
At Big Wahala on Insta, at Big Wahala on Twitter. What is good, people? This week I've watched 2 films. I've watched the first film I watched was beginning of this week. God damn, I can't remember what I watched.
It was a good film.
That's it. It was called Caught Stealing.
Okay.
It was like an black comedy action film. It wasn't actually that bad. It was actually quite good. It's it's in the cinema now. I won't spoil it for anyone, but it's decent. If you just want to go watch something and you don't want to have to think about it too much, have a bit of a laugh as well, then you go watch that. It's got Zoe Kravitz in it, and
does everyone think Zoe Kravitz is fine or not? Their cup of tea.
She's alright, but she's very skinny.
Yeah, she's a bit cracky sometimes.
Yeah, she's
face card.
She's nude in this. If you want to see a bit of breast.
Wow.
I remember, like, I was talking. No, like, it's funny you like she's having a giggle.
Wow.
But when we were younger, like, we specifically watched Swordfish because
don't do joint enterprise business about weed.
Yeah, man, I watched Swordfish because of that, the breast.
Because of Halle Berry was shouting at
because no one's seen Halle Berry's breast before,
you know
and it was just one good. It was the most egregious reason to be showing their breast as well.
We watched it because of that.
She got paid per titty.
Probably did. But yeah, it's a decent film. If you want to watch it, and then I watched The Conjuring: The Last Rites.
Okay.
Is that a horror film, isn't it?
Yeah. So I watched all of the Conjurings. I'm not really a big horror film person, but I do like the Conjuring because it's more of a witchcraft, it's more of a juju type spiritual thing.
That's why he's bringing up juju questions.
Yes, rather than the stab thing. It's more of like the spirits and this, that, and the other. Well, these Christians would like it because it's all about the Christian people going there to go and fight all of the demons. But this wasn't about, it's the last one now anyway, so it was decent.
The last one.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
No, I think it is the last because it's based on a true story. You know that the two people that are in the film is real people.
Okay, but the films make money.
Yeah, but they have a lot of spin-offs as well, so they might do more spin-offs of like Annabelle's a spin-off of The Conjuring, and
that's a
another
true
one
story.
Yeah, of two
Shout out the real world.
A couple basically that used to go around and do like exorcisms and stuff like that. So yeah, it's based on that. But yeah, I watched that. That was not bad as well. So that was
Denzel Washington films out today, innit?
Yes, I saw that. So I'm gonna try and watch it tomorrow.
I actually have Apple TV just by chance for a month or so. And
that's a Spike Lee joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be on that maybe Sunday.
Yeah, I'll try and watch it tomorrow with my wife if I can.
With my wife.
Yeah, I would watch it on my own, but I feel like I should watch something with her. So.
No, you do. You have to select which ones you're going to watch together. Then
100%.
Usually I watch the film first, so then when she asks the questions that will come, I have the answers for them. But this time,
my husband does that as well. He'll watch a film, and then if he thinks I'll like it, then we'll watch it together.
Yeah, like I've said, we should go watch The Roses together.
How do you feel about that?
I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
See, I like this.
Sorry, you said The Roses.
That's
Yeah.
right. I get it.
You see my point.
What is it a problem?
No.
Not at all.
No, that you're behaving the way that they would want. They want to control you as a woman. So,
Wahala Roses is War of the Roses remake.
I watched that. I talked about that last week.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'm saying that is one of the films that I said to my wife that we can watch together again after.
Okay,
because I've already
watched this.
I watched it already. Yeah.
What about this film that you haven't? No, we cannot watch that film.
I try no, seriously, I will try and watch it first before I watch it, just because I know. I don't want to hear any, because you will ask me questions, I would rather be able to answer them, or I just don't want to be talking while I watch the film. But if I've already watched the film, I can do what you want. You can play as much Instagram videos as you want.
The second voice notes on loud, just like...
The annoyance for me is that you're not paying attention to the film. Forget whether I've seen it before or whether you're spoiling things for me.
Yeah.
That, I can live with that or whatever. But the fact that you're not paying attention to the film, so when I tell you that this thing or that was important, or I bring up this story a couple of months from now and it's like, oh, I don't remember, or I didn't see that bit, or I don't... Like, come on, man. Like, I was telling her a bit about Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm sorry, I'm going to say something. Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's an Oscar-winning film from about 3 years ago, and she watched it. And I was telling her there's a part in that film where somebody talks about laundry and taxes. And I said, that reminds me of my relationship with my wife. Very, 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 very much. So, with all the hoo-ha and I talk about, and people, oh, your relationship's so good. Watch that scene, and I relate to that man so much. Because I think the way my wife looks at me sometimes is like, she looks up at me, across at me, and down at me in just different avenues. And in this respect, in that way, it's like she will look down at me because I'm not, I don't know, like maybe some alpha type thing in certain ways, because she's a bushwoman, so she wants a bushman, and I'm a bush in certain ways, but in some other ways I'm not. So that bit is just there, and I was talking about that, and she just couldn't remember it. And I'm like, this is a seminal thing, man. This is so important.
I can't remember.
But watch it again. When you watch that film again, that bit is it's such a beautiful scene as well. So, have any of you watched the film?
Yeah, I've seen the film.
I've seen it.
Do you know the bit I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Did it resonate with you at all?
No.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Good film.
And on top of the bit where it shows how much whatever you think of me, it also shows how I feel about you. Because he basically, in essence, he was just showing his love, like a lot. And the line is, for me, is very poetic, and I just love it. So that's that.
Good film, yeah?
Yeah, it's good film.
Yeah, it's a very good film.
But I watch so much films now, I don't remember the film after I've done it, it's gone. Anyway, that was Wala. Later, people. Enjoy his life.
Simple Simon.
I finished watching the...
You finished, yeah?
I finished watching the...
if you're going to get him, you
yeah, of course. I finished watching the Gilded Age. So it's 3 seasons. They've greenlit a season 4 because of how popular season 3 was.
Mm-hmm.
I like this program. Interestingly,
I haven't watched the last part of it, so don't spoil it.
I'm not going to. But interestingly, if you want to see an idea of the conversation that we were having today about controlling the household and blah, 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 and women and whatever, this program is actually a good example of that. Because it's set in the right time when that gender dynamic was happening in society and it was normalized. But then also you get to see different sides of leadership and leadership. So soft and hard leadership. You get good examples of that. So if you watch The Gilded Age, you'll see that.
All right.
I tried to watch Kill Tony Mayhem at Madison Square Garden. It's like a 2-hour long comedy event where they kind of like create a conduit for up and coming comedians or what have you. But like I said, I tried to watch it. I got halfway through. It was bad.
Was this on Netflix?
Yeah. The quality wasn't up there as far as like the comedians are concerned. So if you know like Def Jam comedy, that idea of bringing through new comic acts is similar to that. But yeah, it was poor, man.
He's the one that got a lot of backlash for the stuff he did for Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he did some stuff for wrestling as well, and he got backlash for that as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that backstory, but yeah, I'm never going to tell you not to do something, but I'm not recommending that. I endured for an hour and a half so that you don't have to. Apart from that, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and until next time.
What bomb are you looking at? You know what? That's one of my favorite things to do. You know,
Griff. Well, look at bottom.
No, seeing people walking the street with their phones and just smiling to themselves. I always wonder what's on the other end of the phone that's making them smile.
You would actually love this.
Put it in the group. Griff.
I watched Hostage and on Netflix, and I've been watching. What's it called? The Gathering. That's one that I watched with my wife. So we're on just finished episode 4 of that.
That's really good.
Yeah, and then season 4 of Upload is on Amazon on Prime Video.
Oh,
There's so much.
Upload is on season 4 now.
Yeah, season 4 got released like last week, maybe a week before. Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
That was a big gap between that one and season 3, innit?
Yeah. So Upload, if you don't know, is about people's sci-fi. Light-hearted comedy kind of thing. So when people are dying, they have the option to basically download their consciousness and upload it into this kind of virtual world where they can
live forever.
And people who are alive can put on their little headsets and visit them in their. But yeah,
would you do that?
It's just date. It's not a real person. But I wouldn't, because you gotta let go. You gotta move on. So I wouldn't want to be living my life just with a headset on. I want to just.
But you're gonna live your life with a headset on anyway.
Yeah,
that's the future. Isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to talk to my dead wife. I talk to my new alive one. I'm joking. I'll never remarry again.
Just smash.
But yeah, so that's me. Find me at Darran Griff, DARRANGRIFF. Yeah, that's it. I haven't got anything to promote. Just like hanging out with you guys.
Oi.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming down.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, but we appreciate Oseme even more.
Ooh.
Well, I do anyway.
That's fair.
Go on then.
You know, I watched this film a few weeks ago called Sisu on Netflix about this one-man army in, I think it was like at the end of the Second World War in Finland. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Really
okay.
good. I think there's a sequel coming out in November.
There's a lot of people in my work are talking about that. About it's ultra violent as well.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, come on.
Good film though.
Yeah.
I saw this being advertised, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, such a good film.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm looking for films to watch, man. You know.
Oh yeah, I watched.
There's not actually not much dialogue in it, but a lot of action.
I like that.
Really
and you like that?
Simple viewing.
It was just a really good film. Husband suggested it, so we watched it.
So if there's not much dialogue, it can't go under the special category that I want on Netflix of watch while playing on your phone. You have to actually watch it.
You have
there's
to focus.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There needs to be a category of films and series where it's like you don't need to really look at the screen to watch this.
Yeah, easy viewing. Easy viewing.
Easy viewing.
Like
yeah.
Reach is like that. I mean, there is a lot of action scenes, I guess, but in terms of the dialogue, it's not complicated at all.
Yeah.
Very, very simple.
Sisu, go.
And that was it. Oh, R.I.P. Jizzle, my cat.
Your cat died.
My mum's cat.
Oh.
Yeah. Family cat.
Oh.
It's okay.
Jizzle.
He was
So, hold on.
18.
So both your parents are Nigerian?
Mm.
And they have a cat.
My sister wanted a cat. My mum said no. My sister got him anyway. My mum fell in love with him. And there you are.
It happens.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that. But normally
happens
in Nigerian households,
I know, a cat, yeah,
not the
but-
one.
Can I ask you a question? Is it even more of an anomaly? Was it a black cat?
No.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
He was a Maine Coon, like huge, massive cat.
Yeah.
But then when I saw him on Monday, day before he died, he was like 2 kilograms. And I was like, oh, you're all right. And he just looked at me like, please let me go.
Wow. Well, yeah, probably had cancer or something, innit?
He'd had cancer years ago and they took his eye out.
Wow.
But they had to take the eye out to confirm if it was cancer or not. And it turned out it was.
That sounds rudimentary.
I know. And then he was fine. That was like about.
He wasn't fucking
8.
fine.
Imagine.
He had
After that.
He had no field of depth.
Imagine.
What do you mean he was fine?
Imagine
learned to get around.
Imagine if he didn't have
He learned
cancer.
to get around.
Good news, you
I
don't
know,
have
can
cancer.
you-
Bad news, we took your eye out. That's
Yeah.
bad.
But yeah,
But how old was the cat?
18.
That's
Because they
good
normally
innings.
lived up until 13, innit? 13,
Yeah, he was 18.
Respect.
He was an OG.
Yeah.
To the Wu-Tang cat.
For real.
I think that's one of the. I was telling Ozzy early on. That's one of the reasons I was like, there's something about this woman. The cat is named Jizza. I like
Hold on.
it.
The name of the cat?
Jizza.
Jizza.
Yeah, what she said.
Jizza the genius.
When she said RP Jizza, I was like, oh, well, I've missed that news. And there's like, my cat. I was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. There's a cat in the house still.
What am I gonna do?
But any of you, man, have an animal?
No, thank you.
No.
My girl's got a cat.
That's good for you.
It's not. Her name's Tinu.
Tinu.
Yeah.
I thought you said titty, boy. I think it's shit. 2 chains.
Anything else you would like to say, my lady?
Nah. See ya.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
You are a wonder and a joy.
I wonder.
Thank you for accommodating the fan. What song is this?
To find your
Oh, what they're singing?
come true.
That's Kanye West.
All right.
When you were still a genius.
Oh, yeah.
Running back on my.
The album's bad.
Very much so.
Oh, so you must have silence for yourself.
Yeah.
Life.
I am Stavros Boss. You can catch me at Stavros Boss on or most of the socials. Yes. My Stavros says this week is an app called Blip.
Plug.
Yeah, Blip. You can get it on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. It's just a file sharing app. And I used it to transfer music from one of my computers to my phone here. I sent it and then went on road and it was sending it over the air onto my phone. And yes, so rather than doing a you send it or an email, this app is there. It's free. And I just downloaded it today and it worked quite well actually because it's a decent size file. So Blip, if you're into sending things from one phone to another, from a tablet to there, you can also do it. We can send it to another person if they have the app as well. So file sharing app called Blip. I'll put it in the show notes.
Shout out the file shares there. That died for me.
Did you find anything to
the pictures
to help your pictures?
I'll say this thing as well. All right, and so because of this song, like I said, this is a song that I made. When we were discussing last week that I'm going to try and find some of the songs that I've made before. I didn't realize I've made so many. I got quite more than I thought I did. Really. But I went onto an old computer, looked at it, and then I realized, oh yeah, there's this folder that was there from 20 something years ago, where it had a virus. The computer had a virus. It had deleted a bunch of the pictures, and I've kept the folder there, but I've never done anything with it properly. Going through the folder titles, because I can see the titles of the folders, and it's all stuff that either I had forgotten about. Like I said, there's Cocoa Butter's pictures there.
Like,
so
wow.
There's just events and people that have passed, and events that I can't even remember even taking pictures of, events that I don't even remember going to. and I've got pictures there in the folder. So basically, I looked for one of these apps. One of these what do you call them, programs that can restore files. Now here's one. I found a bunch where if basically none of them works except maybe one, which is one of the ones that was suggested in the video that you sent, the first video. But what it is that you download the app, you put it on your computer, it goes through the stuff. It says I found it was so effective that I actually, because there were so many files in the USB stick, I deleted. It got to the point where, because I used so many different ones, I deleted everything but this folder. Because a lot of them, they're not very good at zeroing in on one part to look for. So it's like, all right, and I've deleted everything but this one folder. Just go through this USB stick and tell me what you can find. It found everything that I deleted. It found all of it. It says, so I found all of this stuff. And it gives you a little preview folder. So 10,000 pictures, it's showing me the preview. Okay, cool. When I go to the folders that are there, it's got this thing where it's like, it's no chance of it coming back. There's a medium chance of it come back. And we can probably get it back. This is in the probably can get it back in all those folders. So I'm like, yeah, okay, wonderful. But there's no preview. With everything else, there's preview. There's no preview in this one. Right, click to restore. Yeah, now you have to pay for it, bruv. All of this, it took hours and hours and hours before we got to that point.
Oh my God. Right? Do you know what I hate? I hate, yeah, when I actually want to hear the end of what Stavros wants to say. Because he asked you, did you get the thing back? You could have just said, nah, I had to pay for the software. Stav did the whole... I was waiting with bated breath. Did this man get this thing back? Did this man get this thing back? He went to this man.
You gotta respect the narrative flow. That's what it is.
I'm sorry I'm not your favourite type of storyteller.
I just want to know the answer.
Well, you know,
if I was dying, I would be dead by now.
Hold on. Did you get it?
No, here's the thing. Because remember I said I wanted your advice right at the beginning. This is the advice I'm going to ask you. I was going to get my card out, 20, 30, 40, 50 pound I was going to pay. But 2 twos is telling me 80 something pound.
So?
I'm not guaranteed to get those things back. I don't mind if it's £80 and it's guaranteed, no problem. But because it didn't show me the preview like it did with all the other stuff that I deleted, I've already got that. I'm worried. So should I pay the 80 something pound?
Just like what the woman told my girl on the train on coming to America.
Go on, honey, take a chance.
You want to go out? You want to go out, honey?
I don't actually remember that bit. So there I am.
You don't remember it at the end?
Go on, honey.
Take a chance. When she's trying to...
seen that film, though.
When when they're talking about the man and the man comes on to try to chat to her again.
I denounce my phone.
You know a lot of people have been...
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, you could lose out on 80, but you can gain 80,000 pictures or whatever.
Whatever it is. Memories.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'm going to go home and do that then. And then you might as well give me £20 each if it doesn't work.
And I'll give you the 20.
Yeah,
I'm not involved.
You're not a man either.
Ooh. See, that's what the man was saying about you black women.
Ooh.
Trying to be men every time.
But.
Can't be controlled. Tell him what to do.
All right.
If we're going to go back to coming to America,
shout out Eric Lassau. I've already said that in this episode as well. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in to the Eloquently Say Nothing podcast. Hashtag ESNPod, start joining the conversation.
Plug.
ESNpodcast@gmail.com.
Plug.
Sending the thing. Let me rewind this a bit.
You big up Webs.
I didn't. Shout out Webs. I was with his sister this week. So anyway, shout out Webs. Rest in peace.
Every
Always
time.
In our arts.
Every time.
Arts.
Every time.
Yeah. So rate and review the thing. I haven't said that in a while, but please do so. Send us any comments, queries, or whatever on Spotify as well.
And the listener that sent in the question, we will get to it next week. Promise.
I don't promise, man.
Well, it's the intention.
We'll try to get to it next week.
Yeah.
Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no.
And shout out Ade for letting man know that the podcast didn't come out. Because I didn't know, boy.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I did something that I messed up and I didn't release on time.
Yeah.
Really, a couple of hours late, man.
He was ready. Man, listen to it on their morning commute, bro. When they really commute, it's not happening.
I listen to it when I'm getting ready for work.
He was not happy. Like, what is going on with this? You messed up my day.
My bad.
Shout him out.
All right, then. Who's gonna say the thing?
Remember, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well.
Flag for life. It's too late now. It's gone. It's gone.
That's gone.
Shaking my head. He's not number 3.
I gave him the number, everything. He weren't ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
He was caught up in his ex's theme tune.
Welcome to the ESN podcast.
It's meant to chart how I feel about her.
Oh my God, please end this podcast now.
The song builds up and it gets to a crescendo and then the song changes, and that's when I fell in love with her. When the song actually, the beat changes.
So you felt like you were in a video game?
I don't know. Does it sound like a video game?
Yeah, it does.
No, but I was using cheap software.
Isn't it?
You're laughing at me. You're laughing at it.
Hadouken!
You sound like I need to eat.
Hadouken!
8-bit business, yeah?
Yeah.
One game that I saw the trailer to just the other day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects. Welcome to the ESN podcast.
Metal Gear Solid. I played the very first one. The first one. What's after that?